Hi everyone, Put ISM. Welcome to Friday night's live at the bench show. So, another week's rolled on by. I really don't know where these weeks go. It is crazy how fast time is flying at the minute. Hope everyone's staying safe, staying sane. Everyone's been doing plenty of modelling and not been overstressed or anything. We're here for a couple of hours or so to keep you entertained. So, if you've got any comments or questions or you want to say hello, please say hello in our chat. We do try and read all your comments as we go through the night. If you've got any questions, if we don't answer them, just repeat them and we'll get through to them at some point through the night. So we've got our usual show tonight. We've got Dan looking at your work on the Facebook page and forum. We've got questions to the crew with Al. We've got what we've been buying with Simon. And we've also got a couple of giveaways as usual. The winner of Dan's section, the most voted for build of the week, will win a £10 UP gift voucher. And at some point through the night, we'll do a random live number generator draw. And the person who wins that will win a £20 UMP gift voucher as well. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell notification to get notified of all our latest videos. And of course, if you're watching back at a later date, leave a comment as well. So there we are. So with us tonight, if I get my camera off me and get it on to everybody else, and they put their cameras on. So we've got.
Quickly, I can't. You've got to turn my camera on, apparently.
Oh no! Do you want to talk dirty to it?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. So we've got Mr. Al McNeish. We've got me. We've got Norman. We've got Mr. Alan Parker. We've got Dan. We've got Jim. We've got Simon. We've got a Sam at home, which is fantastic.
Yay.
Absolutely brilliant to see. I hope that was your thumb.
Yes.
That was very dodgy there. Look at that. You just see that pop up on the bottom of the camera. Anyway, moving on. We got Tim and we got Luke as well.
Get in.
I'll answer our question. The question for us now by going. We had a good week.
No.
Yeah, not bad.
We're on the fence tonight. Half of us are like, yeah, and the other half are just normal, weird. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. When I clicked to go live, it didn't work the first time, and I was like, if I tell these that now, they're not going to believe me. And I was like, okay, I'll restart it again and try it again. And what lives on. So there we are. So yeah, if you're in the chat, you want to say hello, say hello. If not, we'll see when the numbers go in. A little bit later.
People don't do that.
Yes.
They're not like that. That group of people are not like that.
No. I go, where's Wally off? Oh, he's back.
Did you find it? No.
We were just saying that Al looks like a parallel universe version of Where's Wally?
Hey.
Or Waldo, if you're from America.
What? Yeah.
Yep. So there we are. Right, let me just get my chat.
Oh, he's changing hats.
Oh.
Yeah. Bit wonky, Al.
And the hat.
That's better. Yeah.
There we go. Right, now, as much as I like to start the video without my glasses on, I can't read the chat. I'm going to have to put them back on. My eyesight's gone absolutely shocking over the past year. It really has. So I'll read a bit of chat. You up for a bit, Tim?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Kev's in the chat. Jeff saying, hi, folks. Happy Friday. There's nothing happy about it at all. Don't be bringing that positive attitude. I'm only joking. Sean White says, evening, guys. Friday again. The weeks are just mental. It's just crazy how fast they go. And I can't believe it. I don't know if it's the show or what it is. It just seems to be Friday before you know it, doesn't it?
Yep.
And most of these guys love it because they work.
I thought it was Wednesday yesterday. I was like, oh no, it's Thursday. It's Friday tomorrow. Yay.
There you go. Yeah. I like Mondays because everyone else goes to work and I've got a whole... Well, Saturday morning is the best because it's the longest time between now and the show. I'm only joking. Simon's in there, Stephen Peeps. Tim's Desk Landon says, evening. Oh, that's rubbish. Do that again. Mike's there saying, hello, you all. Hope you're all well. Not bad, mate. John Hart says, a very good evening to everyone. .u start as well, saying it's very good. There's nothing good. Oh, and Jeff said it as well. A very good evening, one and all. Hope all as well. Yeah. Hughes there. Al's mate saying evening all. Malcolm Plum's there saying evening, everyone. Willie Mack, hello, Willie. Says hi to everyone this Friday evening. Daryl's there. We were wrong. We wondered if you're okay, Daryl, because there's no questions from you this week. We were a bit concerned about your welfare.
Yeah.
Cancel that call to the police.
He's alive. He's alive.
He says, even everyone hope crew and chat are well tonight. Yeah, not bad. Darren Scamolo says, bonjour. It's not bonjour, it's au revoir. Sean Brad is there saying, even all you lovely people, you must have the wrong feed. And yes, Sean, you can pay for that on payday. I meant to post in the chat before and I completely forgot. Luke's in the chat saying, evening, folks. Yari's there saying, good evening, all. Don's in the chat as well. Good evening, everyone. Hope you'll have a great weekend.
Hello, Don.
Gary Ryder Wynn says hello from down south. Brian's there saying, evening, folks. And Norman says, good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers. And Tim, do you want to read a bit?
Yeah. Hey, Mika, evening, all. Chris Hughes saying hi from the Ukraine. Forever Plastic Kits, hi, Paul. This is Cedric from France. What you asked? Is Cedric got a funny accent then? You look good. Oh, even without the glasses. He's a blind Frenchman. Michael Lane. Love that. Love my dad's look then. Michael Lane, evening, gents. Moving on. Too slow. Gaz Wilcox, evening all. Dolphins, good evening, lads, and all in the chat. Dan's in there, evening, peeps. Dan. Al's there, hello, ladies, and the rest of you. Mr. Douthwaite, evening, everyone. Hope you are all staying safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hope you're doing okay, Ian.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm all right. Don't go near people. It's good, safe. Robert Cook, evening. All hope all are well from rainy Cardiff. Tam McMillan, evening. All Joseph Porro. Good night, guys, and Claire. Where's Claire? KK, hi, gentlemen from Cully. Have a great show.
Oh, Cully.
I thought it was from Cully. I was thinking I never heard of the place called Cully then. Dan Masters, no mention of the international ambassador or Tim.
No.
I'll bring the Ferrero Rochers around later.
You're really spoiling us now.
Steve Partridge, good evening. Modelers, hope you're all well. Naked Modeler, Tony. Good evening, everyone. I haven't been naughty, Tony. I know what you like. Tribune 43, evening. All TFIF Friday. Yeah. I'll say something rude now and try to stop myself. Alan Parker's there, evening. Oh, Jiff Jaff, glad you got home at last, you legend. Get better. I think he's talking to Norm there. Norm, glad you're back at home.
Well done, Let.
Yeah.
He said legend, not Bellend.
Oh, sorry. Jim was talking to you there, Jim. So, are you? How happy are you to be in range of 1 to 10, Sam? 10 being the happiest. How happy are you to be home?
Aye.
I think it was a 10. I think it's probably a 10 up until about an hour or two ago.
Yeah, I would say it would have been about
Yeah.
10, yeah.
Judging by the mood, we've already had a chat. Yeah.
I think it's about -3 now.
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
we'll hope to raise that level for you, Sam.
Oh, promises.
Patrick McGeever, evening. Oh, Willie Matt, good to hear you're back home, Sam. Good to see you, Sam. Dow, yeah. It jumped to me there a little bit. Hang on, there you are. Kevin Hoyle. Hello, all. Hope you've had a good week. I have.
Had a busy week.
Brian Wimmer, welcome back home, Sam.
Is he shouting again?
He's
Keep
shouting.
shouting.
Thank you, Brian. We'll pass on your regards to Sam.
Sam! Brian!
Couldn't hear you.
Me and Norman do this best, don't we, Norman? Norman! Tell Sam you got a message off Brian in the chat.
Sam, Paul told me to tell you that Brian sent you a message in chat.
Norman, tell Paul I said thanks.
Paul,
Yeah?
Sam told me to tell you to say that. He said, tell Paul to say thank you. Can you pass it on
It's
to Brian,
off.
please?
So it's off. What was there? Evening all. Good catch up the other morning on the live hangout. May well join again on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Good to hear. Was he able to be doing some modelling, or was he in his loungewear?
He bought a kit to review. He was telling us a story of someone getting abusive at work and going off in his face.
Oh,
So, Luke, grow up.
yeah, Luke. None of they're only you think that.
He was telling a story.
Oh, I don't know,
He
one
confronted a
starts, I
bloke
don't
at the store and he exploded in his face.
I hope we deflected it back onto the curtains. Mark Coombe, good evening, everyone.
Close.
Globe
Grow
Tripper.
up. You grow up. Seriously.
Hey, Dan, jeez.
Absolutely disgusting.
Globe Tripper, that's new then. Good morning from Australia. Hello there.
G'day.
Oh, Australia.
Fryer.
There you
Daryl saying gangster owl in the plastic hood.
Al is very gangster.
He's the ghost gangster of all of us gangsters here. Jim Clark's there. Hi all. Well, just about Jim Clark's there.
Oh, hello, Jim.
See, I can join Al in my brand new Mark Marquez cap that Sam bought me.
Hey, there you
It
go.
is. I look like I'm going on my last holiday to Disneyland with the Sunshine Club. It's not curable, apparently. You're right, Luke.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah, I don't
be
pull off baseball caps very well, but I do need to wear one outside occasionally, so I'll look an absolute TWAT in the front garden washing the car.
Ooh. I don't think that's a type of car washing hat though. You wouldn't want to get
No, it's not. It's not. I've got a nice Pirelli roll in the kitchen and been promising to Dan for about 12 years. Every now and then it turns up like, oh, yeah, I need to send that to Dan.
Yeah.
It'll be another year at least. Steve's there saying good evening all. I imagine that's just Steve from Southport. Gary Pashley, evening everyone. I hope you put your thumbs down there, Gary.
You're awake.
He's awake, yeah.
Only just.
But Brian Moran's he's back in there again. No, he stopped shouting. Evening everyone. Hope we're all safe and well. Yes, we are.
Is that a different Brian?
I think so.
That's Brian Moran, not Windmill.
Sorry, Brian. Timmy,
The
Brian's,
clue, Tim, is a different surnames.
isn't it? It's hard work. I'll say. It's hard work.
Is Tim had a haircut or a fringe transplant? I think Tim's had a bowl head.
It's not looking great at the moment, isn't it?
No, it really doesn't look good.
It's not.
Is that one of them haircuts at home, Tim?
No, it just seems to have grown.
Do you know that straight fringe that he's got going on there? It looks like, is it Harry or Lloyd out of Dumb and Dumber?
I mean, I don't think.
I was going to say, looks like one of the young offenders, one of those Irish lads. But
Yeah, he does a bit actually. Yeah, we're from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, Mark Ward, Dave, 1303 evening. All Jan Loftus, hi guys. Hope you're all well. Roland's there. Good evening, guys. Matt D's Hobby and Life. Hello, everyone from Central Florida. Very nice.
Ooh.
Hope you managed to miss out on all the bad weather that you've been having down there recently. Daryl Masters, love fact. It's Friday. It's a love fact apparently. He's off all next week. Oh, I'm gonna party at my bench. Finally getting some paint on the RFM Sherman. Very nice. David Bennett, evening. Oh, Claire's there now. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well. Just setting up my M1 MacBook Air. Ooh.
Nice.
You posh. How are you setting it up if you already told
Never mind that. They'll have a cracking webcam on it.
That would have a cracking
You
webcam.
will.
We'll have one built in as well.
You can come join an off-air hangout. The Macs love Zoom.
Yeah, they like Zoom. Yep. Mark Patriot, ENG. I'm going to go England with that one. Hello, chaps. Simon Brown, good evening, fellow inmates. It's the haircut, sorry. Brian Moran saying welcome home, Sam. It looks like Jim escaped from hospital as well. Get well soon. Yeah.
We're very happy to see Jim get out as well.
Yeah. And he got told to not stress himself and not rush around. And what were you doing this evening, Jim? dressing himself and running around.
Hit the notice I'm supposed to be here when I'm across town at Andy's.
Oh.
I forgot it was Friday.
I was watching his recent video and he had some nice stuff in his shop coming in there, so very nice. Matt Barker, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. John Stone's greeting one and all. Hi, Sam. Hope you're all well. Glue on. Brian Windmill's laughing at me. Thank you, Brian. Antti Pekela, good evening, everyone. OMG, it's a giant pimple. Thanks, Jeff Jaff.
It's about me with my hat on.
Whatever you do, don't give him a squeeze.
Rather look a pimple than a tit.
Ah.
No offense, Kev.
Vincent Murphy. Gavin Walker, evening. Oh, yes, Brian, Daryl. I've had a bit of a funny fringe transplant. Yes, looking a bit dry brushed. Yeah, it's not looking great today. Not
What
sure.
it needs, Tim, is a part right down the middle.
Yeah, perfect.
I bet your hair's still trained to do that, isn't it?
Oh, I bet if I started doing that, yeah, there you go.
It is, yeah.
Whee!
Mine was a side part.
Back
Oh, is
to
it?
1995, Tim?
When I had hair,
Bit
and then
undercut, middle central parting.
no. And then when it got really long, I'd do the old centre. I might have do both, side and middle.
Everyone had undercuts in that age.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah. Harry Marwick, good evening, Paul and the crew. I'm glad mobile phones weren't available with cameras at that age.
Oh, so yeah, so
There've
I
been some very incriminating stuff being
was
recorded.
going to say I've been doing about 30 years about now.
No.
Lucas has said, oh, good evening, mate. Regards from Poland. Thank you, Lucas.
Bonjour.
Tim nearly has a fez cut. Charles Stellini, good day. Auntie saying, thank you, Luke. Got the stickers today.
Good stuff.
I forgot these stickers.
You weren't a good boy, that's why.
I didn't get a Sparky Models for Heroes one either.
Kurt's there saying hello from lockdown Austria.
Oh, well, that's a lovely accent. New Jersey? No, Austria. Oh, well. Good day, mate.
Darryl says apparently he needs to wear a Mac apparently for Zoom. Mountain and Modders there. Hello, everyone. Darryl says Tim needs the priest round for the centre parting. Yeah. And Robert Judson's there. Good evening, guys.
Hello.
There. Thank you, Norm.
Well done, Tim. There we go. What are we all working on tonight, then? Let's start with me. I'm working on my Porsche 959 now at the minute. I've made a lot of progress. Video went up yesterday. Part 2's up tomorrow. Part 3 will be up on Monday, and I'm not joking. There's 3 parts already filmed and edited. And tonight, I did an experiment before with my new matte enamel on a spoon. My embossing powder, and it works a lot better. I'm going to carpet the front luggage compartment.
Nice.
That is my plan. So I'm going to do that in a minute.
Does it not come with the fuel tank and everything showing then?
The 959, you can't see.
Okay.
It's a proper luggage compartment like the 911s.
Yeah, 911's it's just a few. It's all that is a bit of carpet, and behind it is fuel tank that you can you pull the carpet back, fuel tank.
It might be there, but it just looks like a luxury luggage compartment on the one.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, so I was going to carpet it, and then I've got to figure out how to paint the interior because I haven't got a clue how I'm doing it yet. But I thought we'll try the front bit first and see what it looks like. Because I don't want to use the real flockings of paint in the backside; it gets everywhere.
Now, what we did have we've got at work is a Ferrari F12 in a dark metallic grey that you've got on your Porsche, and it's got a black leather and then grey Alcantara interior. It looks so nice. So nice.
Very nice. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of that in a bit. What are you working on, Norm?
I'm doing part of my Israeli build. I'll be working on that tonight.
Oh, excellent. M2A1 half track.
Good kits,
Lovely. Alan Parker?
I'm making a new side repeater lens for the Porsche 911 because the carpet must have just that one.
Uh-oh. That's not good. We'll go back up to Al McNeish.
I'm filling all the seams on this.
Oh, lovely. Boomerang.
Is that a Reaper?
Yep.
Look at that, right.
MQ9 Boomerang. Anyway.
Dan?
I'm working on that.
Have you done your boot lid yet? Have you seen what people are saying about the engine cover?
Yes, it doesn't fit because I think people are trying to force it. It will fit. It just needs slight fettling on all sides, but it will fit.
Excellent.
It will fit.
Jimbo?
The cockpit of my MP44.
Excellent. Simon?
I shall continue in my Toyota GT1, try and get that off the bench so I can start my 911 GT1 for the group build.
Excellent. Sam is chilling. Luckily, buying loads of random stuff. Are we doing your section next week, are we?
We are. Yeah. I've got the first batch of photos ready.
Oh, dear.
Cool.
Excellent. Tim?
I was going to do some more sanding on the engines, but I can't be bothered tonight. So I'm going to open out the knacker ducts, which you can just about see. The opening's in the wrong place at the end of that wing. It's like a flat panel when it should be in there. So I'm gonna cut that open and correct it, and then sort it out.
Cool.
I'm gonna do.
Excellent. And Luke?
I am working on a little head.
Oh,
Heed.
let's leave that well alone. Eh?
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Excellent. I was going to say something, but I'd just be as bad as Tim then, so I'll keep my mouth shut, I think.
Hey.
I was going to say, everyone likes a little head.
Hey.
Your head's too big; it doesn't fit and stuff.
Yeah.
I've always had that problem. Can't get crushed.
Yeah, Chris, you have. There we go. Like I say, we said hello, say hello in the chat, and we got any questions, pop them in there. We've got a few bits to get through tonight, which we will sort shortly. We don't know who we'll do first. Obviously, we've got no Tim. So we've got Dan, we've got Simon, we've got Al, and our giveaway to do as well. So we'll see how the views go. Now, what carpet? Black is going to be colour. Black with ochre leather is what I'm going for.
That'll look good.
I hope so. I hope so. Indeed. Right. So I had something to say. I can't remember what it was now.
That's all, folks. See you next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Tuesday.
Wednesday and Sunday, Al.
Oh, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Don't forget Sunday. That's next.
I knew that. Sunday.
Yeah, we will be live on Sunday at 10 a.m. and Wednesday at 10 a.m. again as well. And Adam's in the chat saying it's good to see Sam at home. It is. Leon's there, so good evening from the Netherlands. Stupot says hi, you all well, not bad, mate. Dara says Sam's still unboxing.
Yeah, literally.
No, there's Y fronts, mate.
Yeah, he's packing something in there.
Loaded weapon.
Well.
No, spank you.
No, spank you.
A small grapefruit and a couple of.
Yeah.
Yes, Tim.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to give this a flocking good go.
Good man.
So we need to move the camera because I need to film it. Hello guys, anyone made the MATV from Rifle Models? Any fit issues? Don't think any of us have we?
No, I haven't. I have got it, and it looks an awesome kit. I've not heard a bad word said about it.
There you go. Is it Sam's birthday opening tonight? No, not tonight. Maybe next week, Sam?
Yeah, no problem.
That's not me stopping him, by the way. That was Sam's choice. Oh, he's put the camera mount on. It sits up there magically by itself. And KK says, flocking hell. Oh, flock this for Game of Soldiers.
Mm.
I take it that's the fuel tank there, Tim.
Where are you?
In the back corner. Not the fuel tank, the fuel filler.
Can't see you. Oh, hang on. There you are. Sorry.
Right there in the back corner.
Oh. Yeah, that's totally incorrect anyway. I wouldn't. That could be. Is it a left-hand drive?
Question mark. I assume so.
Yeah, that'll be a brake reservoir.
Oh, it's Japanese though, isn't it? So it might not be. Not actually noticed, to be honest. Have a look at the dashboard. It is left-hand drive.
Yeah, that'll be a brake. That'll probably be a brake reservoir pop.
It looks pretty accurate. I did look at the cover that is there on the real car.
Yeah.
It is what it is. There's not much you can do about that. Looking around, there's loads of crack to it. Is there a difference between a yellow and red LaFerrari part? I think it's just the plastic. Embossing powder get everywhere. Nah, it doesn't go airborne. The flocking powder gets airborne and stays in the air for months.
Oh, that's the fuel. Have you looked at the pictures? That's a fuel filler.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Sorry.
I said, Tim, the back right corner is that the fuel filler.
No, I didn't think it was. I didn't know it was.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So it's bright red.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
That's that. Now that front end is nothing like a standard Porsche at all.
No, I know.
Very different.
Yeah.
Like it's got its own fitted luggage in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that with the kit as well.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you do get that with the kit. Because the whole thing's carpeted, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a very different front end.
Yeah.
But yeah, underneath there, that's just petrol tank, and then.
So where the red cap is on the fuel filler, is the actual nozzle part of it a colour as well?
The outer ring is black. The inner cap is red.
Okay, so if I mask that off and keep that black,
yeah,
that'll be awesome. There we go. Yeah, no, Robert, the embosser powder doesn't get everywhere, mate. If it does, it goes on the floor. It doesn't get airborne as the flocking because it's the fibre. It gets in the air. Oh, it's terrible stuff. I even did it in the house once.
No.
We'll leave that.
I wonder if that fuel flap in the bonnet actually opens up or not. Then
could do, couldn't it?
I wonder. Yeah. I'm trying to see one with the bonnet up and actually see the bonnet, but you can't. So what other cars are in that range that they did then? There's the Toyota, the Ferrari.
Oh, you can get that Toyota. You can get two Countachs.
Okay.
The Koenig and the standard ones. There's a really horrible Testarossa Koenig with that horrible spoiler on the boot.
Okay.
They do the standard Testarossa, the F40. They do two motorsport variants of the F40 as well, the toe tip and the red one. 959. And some of the old 288 Ferraris, I think they are.
Oh, yes, the GTB.
Something like that, yeah.
Right, let's have a quick look through the chat. Claire saying, Paul, have a look at this on Amazon as a carpet alternative. Bennett create 20 pieces velvet black fabric stick back.
Yeah. Right. I did think that. I've got some of the Model Factory Hero stuff that Gary Constable gave me ages ago, which is the self-adhesive stuff. The problem is how complex a shape this is. If I spotlight myself, you might see it. I don't know if you will. You see the shape? I'll never get a physical fabric around all that. It'd be a nightmare to do.
Yeah.
So I think the embossing powder is the way to go. I did look at that. I had it all out earlier, looking at it and thought maybe I could cut it and do a template, but around the bottom would be great, and even over the top there, the rest of it would be a nightmare. So I decided against it.
Will the GX100 go over the new decals, or will it burn them?
It's not the clear. It's the problem. It's the lacquer, isn't it? And you need at least 50% in there. And if you're not careful, regardless of what anybody says, it will eat the decals alive.
Oh yeah.
Been there. Yeah, it's a shame, Claire, about the shape, because it was my exact thought. In fact, it's here. Look, there's the Model Factory Hero stuff. I had it all out before looking at it. and that stuff's great. I use that in the catering, but I'll just never get it to conform around all that. It'd be a nightmare.
Same question, Paul. When are you going to build the Lancia S4?
Oh, when I get round to it, I guess. I got in my head, I have a mental list of everything I want to do, and I've not got enough hours in the day or days in the week to do it. So I try and do like a short 3-model list of what I want to do, a couple of video builds and a private build for me. But it is up there to do. It's up there to do at some point, and it will get done.
Dave Kate saying hoping to join the Christmas group build out of the few I have on my shelf. There is no Porsche for this group build. That's a shame. How about the sci-fi build? Do that instead. Lucas is saying, is there a difference between the yellow and the red LaFerrari parts?
I answered that one before. I don't think there is. I think it's just the body color.
Yeah, that's all it was, isn't it?
Daryl, hold fire on that, mate. Daryl's asking about pigments. They will be out very, very soon. Literally, very soon, mate. Very quickly, they'll be out. Just hold fire, mate. Trust me. Hold fire.
Alexander saying, hi, everybody. Starting building 172 Revel Tank Panther G. Peter Hodgetts, hi, gents. Hope all well. In your opinion, which is the more representative of the true color used on Tornado? The extra, and this is for the Desert Pink, the extra acrylic, the AK, the Alclad, or the Vallejo?
Extra acrylics.
Yeah.
Well, they say that. However, there was a poll recently or something on that, and it turns out that the MRPs came top.
Okay.
Which surprised me because I've got the MRPs and but not the extra acrylics, and yeah. So everybody says the extra acrylics, but yeah, MRP came up.
There we go. Simon Reid, hi guys. Hope how's everybody today? Not bad. Ludwig's good evening, everybody. Yeah, the shape is the only downside to that, Paul.
Yeah.
Darryl Masters, yeah, the pigments, yeah. Can anyone, Dave K, can anyone tell me a decent panel line scriber to get? So many. There are so many.
I think you need more than one.
Yeah, don't get the chunky one.
The ones that I got from UMP were really good. What are they
Yeah.
Fontec.
The separate handle.
Fontec, yeah, they're good, but we haven't got them at the minute. Yeah.
I've
Tamiya one's good. Tamiya one's good.
It's a bit vicious. You can, if it goes wrong, my God.
No, you got the big P cutter one, which is technically for a cutter.
Yes.
And you got the smaller one.
I haven't got the small one.
No, I haven't. You can't. I don't think you can get it in the UK readily.
I was going to say, I think the small one comes in one of the not blade handles, isn't it?
It's its own handle.
Oh,
That's like that. It's on my screen there for you guys. A small Tamiya one.
Damn it. Where
Yeah,
are you?
it's one I use.
Nice.
I like that.
Simon put me onto it. It's very, very good.
Engraving blade.
You get different size tips for it.
Yeah.
Do like it to me at all.
I think it's about 30 quid all in.
See, when you're looking at Scriber, the only one they show is the one I've already got. So what's the name of it then? You got, is it a model
Scriber? That's called an engraver, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, 15 quid.
That's just for the handle. Then you got to buy the blades. Then the
Oh
blades
yeah,
about 25 quid.
Yeah.
Pricey.
Oh yeah, and there's different sizes, isn't there? Oh.
Yep.
Whoa. For one. Oh.
They're not cheap.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Tim's not ordering that.
Tim's not a bowler anymore.
Oh, no.
Tim's back down little.
So my question would be, what is, obviously they're scribing lines, but what are they scribing lines on? Is it cars? Is it aircraft?
The dog's going to answer. What was that, Timmy?
Somebody stuck down the well.
What was that, Billy? It's Tilly. Billy?
Oh dear.
The nice thing about the Tamiya ones is, yes, they are pricey. I don't think you need all 5. I'm gonna I've got two. I'm going to get one more. Plus, I have their little needle guy. Incredibly sharp. What I would do is chuck a needle in a pen vise, get your initial line and as a guide, and then come in and square it up with the varying widths of the Tamiya scribers. And the nice thing about the Tamiya scribers is the varying widths. So you can have, instead of one surface with just one width of line, you can have multiple widths of line if you're doing like a complex surface on top of a wing or something. So that's if you've got the cash and you want to spend it on a tool.
Yeah,
But I don't think you need all 5 tips. I'm only going to get one more and have the 3.
I think the point 1 and the point 2 is definitely enough, I think, isn't it?
That's what I have. I'm going to jump up one more size for really big stuff, but which is the 3rd one. I'm not going to get the 4 and the 5 though.
But if you're using panel lines on a car, the 0.2 will do everything. I've only got the 0.2. I haven't needed anything else.
That's why I was asking what they were scribing.
Yeah, no, it's a good question, Jim. But
because if they're only into one genre, then yeah, you don't pick and choose of the 5 what you're going to use most often.
Exactly.
What's going on in the chat there? Brian says, Tim, from the owner's handbook, the fuel for the cover on the front hood does open up.
Oh, thank you. Cool.
So that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought, eh?
And Daryl says, what's the best first thinner to use with first-time LP use? No, can't use UMP, mate. It's lacquer. You want the Tamiya lacquer thinner, either with or without retarder. I'd use a without retarder for any metals and with for any non.
No one there. That's what you want.
Hang on, we're still spotlighted on me for some reason. There we go.
There you go.
Forgot it was on me. There you go. Yeah, that one. That's got an Almert-Niche painted pipette retention system on it as well.
Hey.
He has indeed.
What?
The Almert-Niche patented pipette retention system.
Yeah, I've got it here. Look.
It's an elastic band on the bottle.
It's just on there. There you go.
There you go, look.
Oh, nice. Right.
Works every time.
Yeah.
Patent, so leave it alone. Let's have a look. Hang on. Brian says, Tim asked a question. Yeah, he did. And Kez says, sorry, Brian, was more pointing out that an owner's manual states all the obvious. Okay. And Dave says cars mainly. So there you go. You've answered that. Paul, you forgot to put the camera back. Yes, I know, Tam. Thank you, mate. I was just giving you a first-person view of that, and then you can watch it back in the video later on. Although, worryingly, the video appears to have stopped. If I just not film that, that's not going to be good. Yeah, I didn't film that. That's not good.
Oh, no.
It's all right. I can get it on the interior bit. Actually, I'll just lift it from the webcam on this. Scale Adventures, you've seen people using orthodontist tools. They work pretty well, yeah. Kev talks a lot of rubbish. He does indeed. Stu McGuire's this evening all.
Right.
Oh, we're going to try and get more questions in. Good luck with that one. Get rid of the banhammer, fellas. I'm only joking. It's more of a club. Yeah. See, I kept the video on me for a reason here, so I can lift that footage for the video.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a great tool, Tim.
Tim is an actual great one.
He is.
Oh,
great A tool.
Border Model are doing cemented carbide line engraver.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what it says. Cemented carbide engraver, 0.2 by Border Models. Oh, okay.
Dave K says, okay, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Stu McGuire says, evening, everyone.
Bonjour.
Daryl Master says, to be honest, I think I can squeeze more questions here. Shh, don't tell the crew. Apparently, Jib Jab's onto you. Daryl Master says, is that competitive chat? KK, you heard of the free chord trick on a guitar? I do 3 tools, trick and modeling. Cut his blade into his travel light.
Yeah, fair play.
Daryl Master says, what, no glue, KK?
Yeah.
Fair point.
So Border Model do an engraver replacement line engraver set, which is not a replacement, but they do a complete set. So you get
Happy deja vu here.
Yes, you get a hand.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I think Tim's on playback.
Up to 0.6.
Tim, you might be on playback, mate.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm looking at the sets.
You already said that bit.
Oh, that's good.
We currently have 116 watching, 62 likes, and 2 dislikes.
So to make it a complete Groundhog Day, you've got these, the Tamiya Grand Drivers, and they.
There we go.
Oh, Jim, did you get an answer about them bottle things?
No.
Look on Amazon. They're under scientific equipment, and I think they're called a wash bottle. And they're about £7 for 3, and you get a small, medium, and a large.
What are you after, Jim?
Those little squeeze bottles.
What you mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Is that the one with the curvy necks?
Yes, the one
He
with the
knows
big.
one.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Amazon, Dan?
Yes, on Amazon, Jim. Yeah. You know, have you ever
Okay.
watched? Have you ever seen? Who's got them? Gilbert's got them. Si, have you ever seen Gil?
Yeah.
It's a bottle with a straw essentially, and it goes all the way to the bottom, and you ain't gonna have a lid on it, and you squeeze it, and yeah.
That's what I have, but they drip a lot because this is fixed in place.
There's nothing worse than when your nozzle drips.
This nozzle here, it drips a lot.
The older you get, the more drips you comes out.
Yeah, you bend over, you get a little dribble.
I can tell you a story about my hospital stay, but I don't think we'll go there.
Oh no, why not,
About
Jim?
50.
All of a sudden, Jim's got to get his wallet out.
Oh, Friday the 13th was just such a bad day. Oh God.
Has Sam fallen asleep? Oh no.
Yeah.
Then nice, Patrick.
Nope.
You all right, mate? Yeah.
Yeah, man, dead on.
You still knackered, or you feel a bit better now?
No, I'm knackered, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Absolutely rookie. You said something else, huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
No, boys, don't get excited. We've not that.
Right then. Simon,
Yes,
go to your section, mate.
I can do. Yeah. A quick refresh of the page. And now everything is frozen. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
Just saying.
You want to build a snowman?
We're all right. We're there now.
See you, Brian. Take care, mate.
It's off. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, it should be sharing. Can you see
It
that?
is.
Certainly
Cool.
is.
Okie dokie. So, first up this week is Mr. Sean White. He's got himself a Proxon from Amazon in the early Black Friday sales. He's now exchanged a Transformer in the pick for the variable speed model.
Excellent.
You won't regret that. It's a nice tool. He's also got himself a kit from eBay. First up is the 125th Revel Foose Impala. Very nice. He's also got himself, was waiting for the new tool Vulcan from Airfix, but now that's on hold. He's picked up an old tool 172nd Airfix kit for a decent price.
Cool.
That's good.
Good luck.
Yeah, you got your work cut out there, but it can be done. Can be done.
Yeah. And he's got the first of what I think might be a little clutch of these tonight. So he's got his hands on one of the new release Tamiya 112 Porsche 935s. And the box for these is huge. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's big.
I have one, and yes, they are big. They were.
Yep. He's also got himself the old version of the Tamiya 112 934 Jägermeister kit as well. Looking to get the new Valiant version too at some point. Very nice. That's a bit of a big haul this week, John.
Been a very good boy.
Up next, we have Mr. Kevin Hoyle. Good morning, all, from a very damp Vancouver. Another couple of firsts on me. His first sci-fi kit, especially for the December group build, the 1 to 144th Bandai Millennium Falcon.
Nice.
From one of those Star Wars movies that weren't in the original trilogy. And his first AMT kit, a 125th 59 Chevy El Camino.
Is it just me, or is there no difference between these kits at all?
Huh?
What way?
What
What way, Al?
They look the same.
What, the
They're
car?
both kits that Al would never build.
In a month of Sundays.
That Camino looks nice. The Millennium Falcon looks good, but it's not my thing. I wouldn't be able to do it justice. That's your bag, isn't it, Dan?
But
where's the wheels? I've got one painted. I still need to finish building the dial, but yeah, it's a very good kit and it goes together really, really well.
I look forward to seeing that, Dan, at some point. Talking of Dan,
so will everybody else.
Dan got himself a porker this week, so he's got himself the Tamiya Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport in 124. Very
Lovely.
Nice kit, that. Next up, Mr. Daniel Blair has got his model for Heroes auction purchase, which arrived thanks to this opportunity to help some heroes. And so he's got himself the 125th Revel Shelby Series 1. Very nice, Dan.
Nice one, Dan.
Mr. Gary Pashley has been on the prowl as well this week. The model kits for model kits. He got himself a random purchase. Always loved the 2-gen Firebird, so snap this Revel boxing of monograms 124th 1970 Firebird Trans Am cheap off eBay. Very nice, Gary.
Well, it is coming up to winter and it probably just needs a bit more insulation.
I was going to say it's just insulation around the house, isn't it? Yeah.
Sitting on top of this Zvezda Herc.
Hang on a minute. Wait, where's the hurt coming from?
I'm gonna say Zvezda, maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. You know you could buy them.
Yeah, they're about.
Oh, I didn't know they're out.
Yeah, they're out and about, mate.
Who had them? Oh God.
Didn't the Jadlin
actually, my local hobby shop had one.
Imagine. Carry on. Sorry for disrupting. Sorry.
It's up in Dingle.
Right. Keep the bands going. Next up, Snow Wolf has got himself a Tamiya 148th Lancaster Dam Buster to go along with the full history of the Spitfire, hopefully. It's going to take a while collecting and building the various types, and maybe to add to my insanity, could be 1 or 2 colour schemes for each. Looks like a nice kit. I suspect that's going to be quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit outdated now. It's
huge.
Yeah, nice looking kit though. And Gary Colombanus has got himself a resupply of LP1 and 5. Gravity didn't have it, so had no choice to go with zero paint for the Senna build. Detail up parts ×2 for the pair of Pagnales.
Right.
So he got himself a cheap eBay find as well. This one will be a little special with a personal Isle of Man classic scheme. So Ducati Superbike Eraser in Tamiya. Very nice indeed. He's also got himself a nice eBay find this week, which is another Ducati from Tamiya. Some paints there and some detail up parts. Very nice.
Red.
It's Gary.
Gary?
Sorry.
We then move on to Mr. Kevin Marshall, who got himself some UMP supplies, double Straub's pool. So he's got himself some leveling thinner, some Q-tips, some tapes, and some LPs. Very nice.
Extra short.
He also got himself a diorama base from Fields Glory Models, which is the 1/35th scale Tramstock Ruin. Very nice.
Yeah, enjoy.
He's also got himself another base, a horrible vac-formed one from Mini Art, which is diorama with brick wall.
You do not know the horror of those things unless you built one.
I've built an exact kit, and yeah, it takes a lot of clamping, gluing.
Run away now.
Oh, right.
It can be done. It can be done.
They're all
Are the bricks individual?
No,
the
it's
wall.
back-formed two halves, so you've got to glue it all together and fill it.
Oh.
You want to try? There's bigger buildings than that. There's some bright stonkers from Mini Art.
There you go. Sorry, so I'll just.
No. Good to know.
There you go. That's it. Yeah.
And Kevin, if you need some help, Luke's your man.
Yeah.
So that's going to look phenomenal when it's finished.
Yeah. It's gonna. It's actually not finished because Dan's 3D printed the coronavirus molecules. I've just not done them yet. But yeah, it can be done. It just takes a fair bit of work.
Yeah. That's fair enough. I'm sure you'll enjoy it anyway, Kevin. Kevin's also got himself a 1/16th Panzer Kampfwagen von Ausb from Takum. He's also got himself some sanding sponges and some Q-tips.
Oh, it's like a dagger to the heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
He tried to hide them. Like a
Yeah.
dagger to the heart.
Yeah. Those UMP ones next time, mate. Available from all good UMP retail stockists.
Who's had them before?
Moving on, Michael Benjamin Mitchell got himself some 1/35th scale decals for some Luftwaffe figures. He's working on since it has the uniform eagles and the correct helmet decals and shoulder bores. This will come in handy too for the Fallschirm Jaegers that have that need rank decals and helmet decals. Very nice. Next up is Mr. Douglas Weir, a resupply from UMP consisting of white primer, sanding sponges, a few extra storage bins, and some new Tamiya tape in 1, 2, and 3 millimeter. That tape's actually really good as well. I've already got someone using it. Yeah. He's also got a kit that he's had an eye on for a while and found he found one, which is the Opel Astra V8 Coupe 124 from Tamiya. I like that kit. If that's one you got off eBay, Douglas, you'd probably pick me at the post for that one. He also got himself something different to the usual cars, Revels Series 3 Land Rover in 1/24.
What I'd do to not see another Defender.
Yeah, I like those.
Defender?
Nearly killed
him. He's also, after seeing both Thomas, so building on the budget models, and Mr. Parker build the Jag XGI, decided he'd like to build one and found this kit, which is a very nice kit as well. From Tamiya, 1/24th.
Very nice. Get the correct silk cut decals for it as well.
Yeah. Mr. Clinton Eels, aka Chunk, got some more kits for the stash. Somebody's got us on loud in the background there, guys.
Feedback.
Cheap on sale. He also fell down Luke's rabbit hole with some Warhammer 40k Space Marines and Citadel paints. Also got a new laptop, so no more hangouts on the phone. Hey, well done. So first up is his Italeri Australian truck in 1/24.
Wow.
He's also got himself a Revel Big Game Country pickup.
Lovely kit.
In 1/24. Yeah.
Sure, they spelled that wrong.
Is 2 lots of Warhammer bits and pieces, First Strike and Space Marines, and some paints. Very nice. Maybe online gaming, and there's his new laptop. Nice one, Chunk.
Ready to break.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mr. Alan Parker's also been on a spending spree this week. A few to add to the stash. First up is the Tamiya Mercedes AMG GT3 in 1/24. What scheme are you going to do that in now?
Not decided yet. I might go for one of the Good Smile schemes.
Okay, that'd be good. It's a lovely kit to build. I love those ones. He's also got himself the BMW M6 GT3 from Nunu. Again, a nice kit. You might want to ignore the instructions a little bit on those as you put it together.
Yeah, I'll come to you for advice.
And he's also got himself a Bandai 172nd TIE Fighter for the Christmas build. Nice one. And another lovely kit, which is the Hobby Design RWB Porsche 964 in 1/24.
That's
which
very
is
cool.
the full-scale detail resin kit. Very nice. That looks a decent car. Look forward to seeing that one built.
I might even be tempted to do that one for the Porsche build, throw it in with this lot as well. If I've got
I
enough
thought you were
time.
going to say you're going to do a video build there now.
Video
Ruin
build,
that
mate.
one, mate.
You did it first, folks. Video build.
Ian Douthwaite's got himself some kits, bits over the last couple of weeks. First off, this Revel 1/32 Kenworth truck. Very nice.
BG and the Bear's
He's also got something. Sorry, mate.
BG and the Bear.
Yeah. He also got himself something a bit different, which is a 187th Big Boy locomotive.
Ah, my
Very
missus.
nice.
Oh,
No
that'll be
stickering at the
interesting,
back,
though.
please. And I'll add Dan for poetic license on that one.
My missus has just bought that kit.
Ah.
I was looking at that the
looks
other
like
day.
it'll do it.
Looks like it would be an interesting build.
Yeah, and a lot of detail by the looks of it.
I just say again, ouch.
He's also got a next present from one of his rallying pals to cheer him up as he's not been well, which is the 1/24 Bell Kits Fiesta. Very nice, mate. Very nice.
Excellent.
What are you feeling about it?
And
Yeah.
finally, a couple of sets of decals from Renaissance, as he already have one OGA Fiesta. I got the D-Mac details for Evans Rally GB winning car. Also, Paul was right. I had to get some replacement decals for his 2001 Focus WRC, as the original kit decals were unsalvageable.
Did you see the size of the box them two came in?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Crazy, isn't it?
Well, at least they got their safe. And as I always said, rather send a bigger box because you've got less chance of it going missing.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen, you.
Moving on before it goes downhill.
Hey, tease.
Mr. Luke Ward has got himself a Trumpeter 1964 Futura convertible stock plus.
Cool.
Very nice.
Didn't know
Never
Trumpeter
seen
made
one
that.
of these before and spotted it cheap in the LHS, so he snapped it up.
Let's hope it's not typical of any other trumpeter kits.
He's also want to make some scale pallets, so he popped into Hobbycraft and got himself a load of wooden craft sticks and bits and pieces. Very nice.
Once.
Don Williams is up next. Got a few kits this week. First off is the Gunze Williams Honda FW11. Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's also got himself the Amway Speedway Lola Cosworth from AMT, 125th. Very nice indeed. He got himself the Mr. Craft F-16A Thunderbirds jet in 1/72. Very nice. And he also got himself the Big Rig wheel and tyre set, which is a 1/25th scale model kit accessory pack. So what's that going to be used for then? It looks like some sort of truck by the look of it.
I think the Big Rig probably gives it away.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to step up.
I thought the colour, you know.
I thought
Yeah.
it was rubbery line build.
Next up, we have a Mr. Paul Bretland, who got himself a UMP order.
Did he?
With some a Peugeot 306 Maxi and some Tamiya masking tapes in it. Very nice.
Can't say any Haribos, Paul. What happened to them?
I didn't get any.
And
No,
he got,
mate.
No.
shocking. And he got himself a Marquez cap from a certain gentleman. Also,
Yes, he was very mental, but also my very good friend. And he's
yeah, very nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Looney.
I gave in the end and got one as well. I think we've done these to death now. But yeah, got myself the 935 Martini Porsche in 1/12 from UMP Retail. Very nice. It is a massive box, and I'm looking forward to building that.
Cool.
I think that'll be next
Have
year's.
you had a
project.
good rummage through the big box, yeah?
Sorry?
Have you had a good rummage through the big box?
Yeah, there's lots of really good stuff in there.
Really?
I have. I nearly got inside it as well, but I thought I better not because I might break something. And then Al McNeil. So Al said, fortunately, I think I got away with nobody noticing that I posted in the wrong thread last week. Anyway, Models to Heroes win of the 148th Airfix Buccaneers turned up. Came with resin seat, metal landing gear, and PE mirrors and ejector seat handles in 1/72. Very nice, Al. Also, some plastic sheets and rods, I-beams, etc., and a few watercolor pencils for weathering.
Absolutely.
And he's also got himself a Revel 1/72 Avro Shackleton AEW2. Very
Cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
8 Squadron.
And he's got himself the Airfix 148 Bristol Blenheim Mark 1F.
And
Again.
see how that builds up, Al, when you have a good look at it.
Yeah. Quite a big box.
Yeah.
I have to say.
They're the
It's a
best.
very square nose on the front by the looks of it.
Now, well, Eddie used to work on them during World War II. Used to be ground crew on them.
Yeah.
Who the hell's Eddie?
Nice.
Eddie's my mate that died and left with all the 72nd scale kits.
Oh, right, okay.
And his son wanted a Blenheim done, but there's never been a decent kit of it.
We've got someone to build it for you.
That's what I'm looking at. I might send it to Al.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
I'll rephrase it. Got no decent that can build it.
Yeah, good point.
Anyway, nice haul, Al. And I think that's our lot this week, guys.
Nice one, say.
Back to the hangout.
So, where did we get to in chat? I'll read some chat.
Oh, up a bit.
There's a special extended version next week, guys, and stuff.
It's the whole show, mate.
Yeah, next week
Unbelievable.
I will not be posting what have we been buying this week. It'll be what Sam been buying this week. And
Sam's
we'll
not bought this week.
It's probably easy to, yeah, what he's not bought.
Not true.
Shadowland Scale Models in, saying evening, everyone. Evening, mate.
Hello, John.
Jeff saying he's almost finished the mini art base. Yeah, they can be done, mate. Can be done. KK saying her favourite glue is Humbrol Polly is her favourite, and she's
It's great. Yeah.
pulling my chain. Nice.
Pardon?
Yeah, leave it. Yeah, maybe. Darryl saying he didn't need any rust weathering on his mini art vat form kit. The blood was sufficient. Hugh Gordon saying the Dambuster kit is huge, built in 1990, won a prize for fine scale with it. One and only model comp he's ever entered. Great kit, but takes time. There you go.
Cool. And just to point out that Hugh doesn't airbrush at all. He hand brushes everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was saying he did a really good hand job on his last.
Erection.
Just saying, legal disclaimer, you got the soft, large sanding sponge sheets which were not available from UMP on this week's order. Yeah. Darryl saying Luke's rabbit hole seems to be getting wider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's me age, Darryl. It's me age. Matt Baker. Hey folks, quick question for the Hive Mind. Would you still apply gloss top coat over metallic finishes, bearing in mind he's limited to non-lacquer products due to workspace limitations?
Not always, no.
Depends on what metallic you're using, really.
Mm.
They
So most
generally don't
metallics
need
in the normal car world will require a clear coat in a normal car world.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're doing, I don't know, like gun barrels or metallic parts on armor, that sort of thing, not necessarily, no. But obviously for car bodies and stuff, I would imagine you'd have to. Yeah. Jack saying matte aqua gloss should work. Yeah, if you want a matte finish. Clark is saying good evening to Paul, the crew, and everyone. Matt Baker saying metallics in question are Vallejo metal color, which look fantastic over gloss black primer. I use those. Yeah, they are good. Some of them, yeah, you wouldn't need to put a clear over the top of it, but some of them I would. It depends on which particular metal color you're using. Has anyone else used those and got a thought?
No.
No. Excellent.
Moving on.
Super. Luke was saying the future looks quite good. Oh, sorry, the Futura looks quite good in the box, and it's only £15, so we thought, why not?
Excellent.
Why not indeed?
Good enough.
cool.
Question for Paul from David Campbell is saying on your build videos you have a metal cap on the Apex paint cup. Is this something you sell, as I can't see it on the website?
We did at one point, and then they were stopped being made.
Yeah.
And
A
we
few
couldn't
of us
get
got
them
them, haven't we? A few of us got them at the time.
Yeah.
anymore.
Jack 3PD saying he sprays aqua gloss over Alclad with no issues. Yeah.
Depends what you're doing. If you're doing exhaust on bikes, you don't want to do it because bike exhaust aren't lacquered. But like I just sprayed the wheels today on the car and glossed them because obviously you can steer apart the car. So that's how it's going.
Oh, here's a question. Do you want to save that one out for questions for the crew? Because that's quite a long one. Stew pot.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah. Can do it.
Cool. We'll answer that one in a bit, Stew pot. That was saying I've got tumbleweed. That's my beard, mate. And Shadowland Scale Model is saying top tip for sable brushes: if your tip is dry, no, I've read that wrong. If your tip is all awry, just gently heat over steam from a kettle, and then they will all go back to normal.
Hi, Dan. I got a 3rd-degree burn on my tip. I'm funny looking, Costa.
And we are all caught up.
Excellent. There we go. I've embossed all the interior. Cut none of it on film at all. So I'll have to show it on the other interior part, which isn't the end of the world.
We currently have 134 people watching, 77 likes, and 3 dislikes.
Yay! Thank you, everybody. All adds up.
Could do with more thumbs up, though, you know.
I'll take a few thumbs downs. All interaction. All adds up. Doesn't have a negative effect on the feed at all.
No.
Some people do get triggered by it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just means people have taken their time to press the button, haven't they?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Has anybody else, when Paul said triggered, has got that meme in your head going?
No.
Just
No.
you, Dan.
Oh, Dan, which one was that?
Just me.
Yeah, Dan, you're on
Anyway,
your own.
moving on. Matt 58 said, hello, Paul and the crew. Everyone watching. Hello, mate. How's your man cave coming along? That's definitely a success on the old flocking. That looks flocking great. Flock me.
Amazing.
So much less messy, that embossing powder. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
The other bloody stuff's terrible.
Right.
Oh, should we get me a rim and have a look at me rims?
May as well.
Oh, did anyone see that nice picture of my back door the other day?
Hey,
there's a rim next to it.
It's in the reflection of the car window. What are you thinking about? Grow up, Norman.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what's funny as well. In the next video, you know Hannah will never appear on camera.
yes.
She does in the next video because you can see her in the background when I'm doing my intro.
Yeah.
She like pauses, looking in, like, is he filming? I'm not going to go in there. Then she realizes and walks off. It's quite funny. I think you had to be there, to be honest. But anyway, moving on.
Just saying, Luke, can I get a better lucky see at your mini art base to see what you did better than me?
Haven't you? Everything?
Yeah, I was going to say pretty much everything, mate, but yeah, I can do.
Oh, I meant you did better than him.
There you go, buddy. So I did it as a kind of sci-fi NHS lockdown dio. So I used some of these bits will move because I've not stuck down yet until I've got the molecule on. So the floor I did with primed in UMP grey. Then I used UMP concrete wash, and then I went over it with medium sea grey, I think, from Vallejo, and just picked out the individual cobblestones. The dirt bit is chinchilla sand and PVA glue, and then UMP light dirt, dark dirt, and then dry brush various browns. The wall is the UMP red oxide primer with a light dirt mixed with concrete wash over the top to bring out all the mortar. And then all the signs and everything else was scratch built, and then obviously we've got the rear with a scratch built tree, and that's it, mate. Really,
that's good. So, what was difficult about that then, Luke, when you were putting it together? You were saying earlier,
because it's vac form, it doesn't fit together.
They are dire. Unless you built one, you'll never know the horror of trying to build it.
Those pictures they show, you know, they've got those mini art pictures of this. So this looks like that is nothing what you get in the kit.
Yeah,
you basically get 2 bits of shy plastic in a box.
So essentially, the wall is in 2 halves that you put together. So you end up with a massive kind of seam line running down the middle. Both ends. So I managed to disguise that with just some textured paint, and then this top bit, the triangular bit, fits on the top, but it's so thin, and there's no real mating surface for it to glue together. So I used Das clay inside it to kind of hold it in place with the glue, and then obviously you've got to attach the wall itself to the base, and again that's problematic. But it can be done. It just takes some patience, really.
Yeah.
Cool. Go through chat. Which one? Oh yeah, Simon's asking which Porsche is Mr. Parker building.
The 911 Turbo 88.
Best one.
Get the box now. It is that one there, if you can see.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm not sure if I should. I'm not sure if I should say this one. The beginning's great. The middle's all right. It's the end part. Right. Thanks, Luke. Very nice. And Paul was right. I don't.
No, was he? No problem, mate. It's as I say, it can be done. Just takes a bit of patience, and they're those sort of things. Like Tim said, when you look at the picture, they look brilliant.
I can do that.
I can do that, and then you get it and go,
So basically, it's just like Simon's models. You look at the picture, they look great, and in real life, they're terrible.
So you need to. I think the trick is you need to be adding stuff to it. It's a good template for a diorama, but once you start adding stuff to it and really thinking about how you can disguise some of the flaws in them, you can turn out a fairly decent result. Or just set fire to it, essentially.
Either way will do.
Yeah. Matt Baker saying, "Hi, just wound back to catch your answers. Love you guys. Thank you." It is worth winding back as Al's deadpan comment of erection was amazing comedy moment. Luke was said, "I like that little dio." Luke, really cool. Now I read this a bit too quick, and I thought it said, "I proper fancy a diorama." I'm thinking, what? Oh, doing a diorama.
Not doing a dog.
A dog in diorama.
Fancy doing a dog in a diorama?
A dog in diorama, that'd be interesting.
Dog in a diorama?
Pay to watch that.
Dog in the dog.
Would you pay to watch that though, Sam, or would you do it for free?
I'll do it.
That would be in it just for the pillow talk.
Yeah.
Darren Masters, yeah, back for mini art is Razor. Remember doing a farmhouse diary never again. Yeah. And Sprueglue's there saying, "Evening, ladies and gentlemen."
Evening.
Hello.
Morning.
Right, there we go. We all caught up, we are, aren't we?
Oh.
Now then.
Now then.
Tim.
Bits.
What? Oh.
Luke saying dog in diorama ? Challenge accepted. We'll look forward to that. What are you working on next week?
Yeah. I'll need realistic water effects, wouldn't it?
They do sell fountains.
Dan was saying if you did vacuum form, you'd use Sculptor mold to line and bulk it out. Yeah. That's what I did. Well, not Sculptor mold, but I used Das clay on the inside of the wall.
Bit dashed.
So you could kind of get some purchase to glue it. I have got another one. I forget which one it is. It's like French street diorama or something like that.
It's not Chateauneuf de Pape, is it?
No, it's Monge 2.
Ah.
Which I will do at some point next year and put like a World War II piece of armor on it or something like that. But I know what I'm getting into now, so I didn't with that. I actually thought it was styrene when I ordered it.
But it's still styrene, isn't it? It's still gluable with normal glue.
Yeah, if you've got a surface to glue to.
Yeah, that's
the problem.
So if you put slivers of plasticar behind the joint lines, mate.
Yeah, that's another way of doing it. Yeah.
Luke Woolman said, "Is there any UMP washes to create a steamy window?"
No.
You could put a bit of whitewash on the window.
Yeah.
Just Bob saying hello, all you peeps. That's there saying evening, guys.
Thinking about
whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Oh God, my missus is evening, everyone. Hope all is well in your part of the world. Does anyone want a Trisha?
No.
I'm going to poke her in the eye in a minute. No, Jiff Jaff said he toyed with the ideas of filling in the cavity. Oh.
Always fill in the cavities.
In the back form halves. But I actually managed to get it together reasonably okay. Wall is painted up now. Darren Moss saying, Luke, I thought I was getting a scale model, not not slitches of cling film. So I think it meant slithers of cling film.
Yeah, I know what he means.
Oh, talk about dogging. There's Charles.
Is it the right one though? Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah,
he's up for a dogging Nara. I think I still
dogging king of the southeast, wherever the hell he lives.
Harry from the midnight.
I've got to say, his knowledge of the dogging scene was quite scary.
Yeah, he still has his Sally and Harry set from Mini Art, so he's up for it.
Even more so was he wouldn't leave my cock alone all night.
He did keep stroking it, didn't he?
He did. Disgusting and surprisingly arousing.
It was difficult to resist.
Yeah.
I do mean my golden one. I was anyway.
Yeah, better get that corrected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that going wrong.
Just to clear up any confusion.
Let's never forget that coach party's face was great.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, there we go. Right then.
Oh, that was quite purposeful.
Yeah. Question for the chat. I am after a water-based or alcohol-based acrylics to test with our thinner, to add to our thinner chart that aren't really on there. So if you got any suggestions, pop them in the chat for me. If you got one of the thinner charts, have a little look, and anything's not on there you'd like tested, please let me know. Because I did put a post a page ago. I didn't get all that much feedback, to be fair.
I think you've covered most of them, haven't you?
No, there's loads missing.
Only one I'd probably put out there will probably be the Green Stuff World metallics and the fluorescents.
Yeah.
Because I think the Vallejo game color is pretty much the same as model color, more or less. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Sproogle is saying Hataka. Yeah.
Scale 75 do paints now as well.
They do.
Yeah, they've done phrases, haven't they?
Yeah.
I have tested those as well.
Okay.
To be fair, UMP thinner works really well with scale 75. I've got their flesh set. Leave it.
Can I just say I'm all in favour of alcohol, but I don't know what the question is. just saying.
It's a good go-to answer there, Al, isn't it?
Map 58 saying mission models. That's on the chart.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think Luke should carry more alcohol around on his ambulance. It's
yeah, mission models. Yeah, it does work despite what mission models do.
Yeah.
Actually, really good paint with UMP thinner. Really good.
It is. The group's a complete arsehole, but
weirdly, I'm just looking at a thinner chart right now, and only one that's missing out of everything that everybody said is the
Attacker.
No, that's on there. Green Stuff World.
Okay. Green Stuff. We've got 3rd gen AK stuff. That's pretty new.
Yeah.
I want to say there's scale 75s on there, mission models is on there, attackers on there, Humboldt is on there. Yeah, they're pretty much on there. Even a few that
Badger Minotaurs.
Badger Minotaurs are on there.
Are they?
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the top. Andrea Colour, yep, they're on there. Army Paint, even do you know what? I was going to say Army Painter and all. Because they've just bought out. Although Army Painter have just bought out a new range or bringing out a new range. Yeah, pretty much. Other than the Green Stuff World,
I've
you're
just
pretty much
ordered.
all on there.
Yeah, I've just ordered some Green Stuff World paint, so it'd be interesting to see.
Which ones have you ordered, Mara?
I've ordered. I forget the names of them, but there's 3 essentially to do neon fluorescent green.
Yeah. Because they do like a full set of fluoro, which is essentially Illuminous. It's an Illuminous. And they do some other ones. You probably ordered the other ones. That I think.
Yeah, it's like a 3-step system.
Yeah.
So the first one is quite yellow.
Yes.
So that's like your base color. Then it's almost like a contrast paint, which is more sort of more bright green. And then the final one is like an luminous green for the edge highlighting and stuff. So I've just ordered them, so they should be here this week. We'll see how we go with the thinner.
I'm going to say it's going to work a treat, and I'm only saying that because the color shift paints that I've got and the fluorescent paints that I've got do really work well with Ultimate Thinner.
Yeah,
it's just not on the charts. It's off the chart. Well, I think Paul ought to get the color shift ones anyway to try.
Yeah.
Just because I think he'll like them, to be fair.
Astro.
Oh, well, you did your dragon's head in, Dan.
Yes, mate. Yeah. I've done a few other bits and bobs in them as well.
That looked pretty cool, though. I like that.
Astro Cat saying, how about Italary paints?
They're on there.
Yeah, they're on there, yeah.
On there. Bethesda?
See if we can get them.
I'm going to say, yeah, they're going to be like proverbial hen's teeth. Over here anyway.
Can I just ask Paul what DOA on the chart is?
What?
DOA.
Dead on arrival paints, which are absolutely terrible.
Okay.
They were basically back then. I was just looking for any and every paint, and I just searched the internet and found them. Bear in mind, I think the chart is like 7 years old in places.
Yeah.
I just bought anything and everything. They were armor paints. Oh, they were shocking. It was like thick emulsion. So some will be coming off there. Like the lesser known. Like, Colour of Eagles can come off. DOA.
Pactra
can come off. Because they're enamel anyway, I believe. Raw thin is still thinned. So I don't know, it worked.
See, Testers acrylic, that could come off as well, because Testers is no more.
Yeah. Just put the luggage compartments on the site. Have a little look and see what you think of that. Yeah, no, we're not touching that paint, John. Going nowhere near that one. Who in the right mind names a paint? I don't know if Polyscale's still made anymore.
Don't know.
I forgot about that particular brand of paint.
Yeah, we'll be going nowhere near that.
No. Not in these trousers anyway.
Yes. What?
Get out my excellent Trumpy Scriber.
You're selling the full interior kit of the T55, aren't you, Paul?
Yes, why?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot needs one to do a diorama of a bit.
He lives in the States, though.
Ah, got you.
Yeah, incidentally, I do have a few armor kits up for sale. I got a Mini Art 35th scale Tiron 4, Mini Art T55 with rule tracks.
Ooh.
and a Tiger Models Knack Magan. And just think in mind, if you buy them, you are contributing to future projects for the channel.
MFP?
Yes.
Who?
MFP.
Who?
Yes, Models for Paul.
Models for Paul.
Yeah.
Are there any car kits for sale? Because I quite fancy one.
Funny enough, Al, I have a few of the Tamiya Persia 260s myself.
I might have one of them, eh?
Thank you for reminding me, Al.
How much have you been drinking now?
Hey?
I was just about to say, Al, have you fell off your stool and bumped your head?
He hasn't been in the toilet yet.
Not yet. Well, I have actually. I've just been anyway. It's tonic water.
Yeah.
Just got gin in it.
I believe you, Al.
It's
Well, he opened the lid off the tonic water and sat it next to his glass. He's not technically poured none in yet, but he sat it close by.
I've got a slice of lemon in here. I'll have you know. Good stuff.
I definitely saw a green bottle going into that earlier this evening.
You didn't.
That was medication.
No, I definitely did.
That was Oromorph.
I was just about to say that was morphine because he's got a nasty habit, that man.
That was lime juice, wasn't it, Al?
Yeah, Rose's lime juice. My dad's favourite.
I could send you some of Sam's apple juice.
Yeah, move on from that.
Matt 58's got a good question. What colour shall he paint his cave?
White.
Inside,
inside or outside?
He was told light grey instead of
Light
pink.
grey is a good colour, yeah.
White instead of pink. Instead of
So,
white.
so are my caves grey.
Magnolia?
No, what you need is, when I finished mine was all pristine and white. It still is, it's just covered in mats, but it looks so good in white.
What's the problem? You're going to put a lot of stuff on the walls. I'm quite sure most people hang stuff on the walls and put stuff
And
on
the ceiling.
And the ceiling. So you got to remember is how much wall area are you actually going to be left seeing? So I wouldn't get too hung up. Paint it what you want to paint it.
Yeah.
It's just hung up instead.
I think if you go kind of like you say white or light grey, you're not going to go far wrong. Because you reflect in the light. Then it's a nice place to be.
And I would also recommend, I've got on my ceiling, I've got strip lights, but they're not the old tube things, you know, fluorescent tube job is. Mine are the LEDs and the bright as. I would recommend those.
I've got an LED panel above my bench. It's really good. Really good.
They're not cheap, but they work excellent.
Andy's saying it's no big deal over there. Yeah, that's you lot. Forever Plastic saying, see you after. Good God night, folks. Don't bring him into
mate.
Once you bring him into it, wrong. Sprue Glue is ours pissed as Tim. Tim's not
No.
any
Yes, possibly.
But
Nearly.
Ours definitely more pissed than me.
We'll find out in a minute because he's going to read his questions for the crew in a minute.
Ours on the absence.
It'll be fine.
Good to see our battling our unearned stereotype.
Just quickly, Kev's asking, can Dan do the hand signal for Fresh and Tube again?
No, I can't, Kev. But I can go skiing though, mate.
Oh.
we both fans for going skiing, Dan.
I know you do, but I can't stand up because my foot's hurting me tonight. So.
What's that got to do with your other hand?
It means I've got to stand up and do that because you can't see my other hand.
I can see him then. Roland saying he's currently building the Mini Art 255, tiny parts, gazillion track links, but fit is perfect and will give you a great, although long build experience. Yeah. KK saying put in your chain. Don't really inhale glue. Why not?
Why not?
That's the only reason why I model, so I was going to inhale glue.
Sprue Glue wants Dan to turn on his red light.
Roxanne.
There you go.
Roxanne. Whiskey saying, how is the quality of the plastic in mini art kits compared to Tamiya, Hasegawa, etc.? Is it on the soft or hard side? It's in the middle, really.
In the middle, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Very well detailed as well.
Yeah, it is great.
There's just a lot of it.
It's just too much of it. It's terrible to say. There's too much in there. It didn't need to have 60 parts to make one part that glues onto the other 60 parts that make one part.
Right. They do turn out nice kits, though, don't they?
And
you get a lot of kit for your money.
Darryl saying, Luke, so looking at internals of tanks real life, I see internals OBVS in a dodgy whitewash and cables, but engines seem to be repainted in green and seem museum repaired. How do you do yours?
How do you eat yours?
It depends on the piece of armor you're doing. Most armor internally will be the white. We're going back to the paint for the cave. It will either be white or like a very light grey. Although some more modern British pieces of armor have, it's almost like a light beige color. Generally, it will be whatever it is. Will be light. Reference photos of your friend really on that one, depending on what you're building. Engines are generally British armor. Generally, the engine will be like or the end is it? I know nothing about engines, but the engine block is it?
I think you'll find the whole engine bay is those colours, so they can spot leaks easy and quickly.
And the engine block is normally like a dark green, like a bottle green, but then all the bits that add onto it will just be natural metal. When you look at pictures from museum pieces, obviously they've been restored and they're quite pristine. Most armor in the field is caked in shit, so including the engine. I mean, they reckon for every hour a main battle tank is operational, there's 3 hours of maintenance. So the engines just get massively dirty, and so you kind of got a weathering dream really with the engines. You can pretty much do whatever you want if you're depicting an operational vehicle. So yeah, reference pictures of your friend because everything's slightly different. And certainly if you go back kind of First World War, Second World War, even sort of 1950s, Korea, all that sort of stuff. Although there would be sort of a color, the shades will be slightly different because obviously they were mass produced. It's only your more modern stuff where there's like a standard, really. I think the Americans out there you go. Captain Spears is saying in the chat, Bradley's interior are a pale green. So it all depends on what country, what vehicle. The interior of the Husky is grey. It's like a sea grey color. So it all depends.
Indeed, nice one. I've knocked your camera off, Sam, because someone in the chat was commenting about you falling asleep.
No.
I hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're okay.
Sam sleep? No.
Right, Al, do you have any questions for the crew?
Can do. What are they?
I've got a clue.
Oh,
On the internet, Al.
We'll be around here somewhere, right?
The question section.
Check your armies.
I'm just gonna
just a quick one out while you're firing that up. Daryl's saying he's doing a US Sherman, a really like an off-white. If it's World War II, off-white.
And Dan, Steve put a comment in the chat for you. You'd like that one.
Who what now?
In the YouTube chat, Steve put a comment in there for you.
Yeah, anyway.
right.
Over to you, Al.
Okay. The first question is from Adrian Crawford, who asks, when we screw up or things simply don't or won't work for us, why the King H do we keep going?
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yes.
Just get on with it and get sorted. There's always a
Throw it
solution.
out the window.
And if there's not, yeah, throw out the window. Job done.
Or set fire.
You can
Rebox it and come back a later date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So leave it alone. Come back at a later date. Definitely.
No, just use boxes kindling and put flame.
Or take up knitting.
Crochet. It's far more technical.
I'm not hitting that ball with a big mallet.
Yeah,
I think if on a serious note, with every build, and we're all our own worst critics anyway. No, you're never happy with a build ever.
No.
There's always something.
Yep.
This doesn't apply to them.
Every build, you're learning something. So if you encounter a problem, either you adapt, like Paul said, you adapt and overcome, you try and fix it. Then when you encounter that problem in later builds, you kind of know the solution. Or you don't fix it, but you learn so much from trying to fix it.
And then you set fire to it.
And then you set fire to it. That's all part of modeling. And that's how you learn, that's how you progress. When I think back, and some of my more recent builds, to be fair, you're always going to encounter problems. And it's just learning techniques, taking advice. The Hangouts are great for that. Because someone somewhere would have encountered that problem at
absolutely.
some point. And they will have gone through the process of trying to fix it. So you can take advice and have a go at yourself, and that's how you get better.
Yeah. I tend to think a fresh mind works quite well, which really means putting on your walking boots, walking away, and coming back to it.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a day or two, you know, that's fine.
As Paul said once, put it in the box, clean down your bench, all your model room, open up the box, and you get a fresh start.
Yeah.
All the best advice. Put in the box, clean your workspace up, restock all your cotton buds and all your cocktail sticks and all that crap. Clean your spray booth out. Come sit in a hangout for a couple of hours, have a laugh and a joke. Go away, come back, start again.
Yeah.
What I tend to do.
Yeah, that's the one.
Works.
Can I just say that I seem to be as high as a kite off enamel fumes?
Excellent.
All right.
My head is literally spinning.
Cool. Okay. The next question, because I'm going to ignore two replies from that one, is from Alan Parker, who asks, "What's the one most technique tool that has improved each member of the crew's modelling?"
The one technique and tool or tool?
Yeah, technique / tool that
Okay.
has improved.
Oh,
Apex for
say
me.
airbrush.
Yeah, I'd say a brush
That'll
as
be the
well.
Apex.
I used to be
Really
raffle
airbrush, isn't
painting.
it? Because years ago, it was a lot of people brush painted models. You look at from years ago to now.
Yeah, I pretty much always airbrushed.
Mhm.
I had an airbrush from day one almost. So I could say that. For me, I'm going to say lacquer paints and 2K clear coat of what have improved my modelling.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to go a bit left of field here. So technique has been airbrushing without a shadow of a doubt. That's improved my modelling no end. However, tool is the internet.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'll change my answer to that.
Because without the internet, I wouldn't have been able to learn how to airbrush.
Yeah.
Not as quickly anyway. So the internet is the tool.
You just keep looking on the internet then.
Yeah, I'll keep searching. Keep trying. But yeah, I would say the internet is the tool that has improved my modelling the most.
I'd go one further than that as well, Luke. Myself personally, I'd say the Hangouts has probably been the one biggest thing that's improved my modelling.
Are you calling us tools?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, don't insult us.
You know,
You can't be tools. Tools are useful.
What
I've
is
learned
it?
so much
Compliment.
from you guys in here and the other guys that join. You know, it's been
Yeah.
a huge help for me.
What do you mean improved, Al?
Yeah, well,
Mm. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'd say the Hangouts as well, because, you know, as soon as I get in here, just ask a question. You know, you've got a problem, ask a question. The solution's there, right? I mean, just face to face, there and then. Don't even have to search the internet.
And one of us is bound to know the answer.
Yeah.
How many people do you reckon we got that regularly cycle through the Hangouts? I don't mean on their bikes.
Probably.
Do you reckon we got about 15 to 20 that regularly join on and off?
Yeah, I'd probably say
Yeah.
about 20.
Yeah.
And then we probably got another 10 that sporadically join every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So we can get 30 people through here quite easily.
There's a wealth of knowledge
Yeah, and almost
on all different.
all different genres and techniques and ages, because you know different eras of modeling picked up different tips. And I was talking about this today in one of my video. I was talking about the Sprugu yesterday.
Yeah.
And how old that trick is. That's God knows how old, isn't it?
Yeah.
And something else. I can't remember what it was now. I forget. But just really old techniques that are still used that people who pick it up now might not even know. But the likes of Jim or Norm, who have been modeling for a long time, would know and pass on. So yeah, we get a good mix of people in here from all over the world as well.
Yeah.
Anywhere and everywhere. So yeah, internet's a very good resource. It's also a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole.
Can be. Right. If that's everything for Alan, we'll go on to Stewpot, who asked a question in the chat earlier on, which is, what was or is the best model any of you have built and why?
What we're going on, best result or the best actual model to build?
I don't know.
We're going
He
to go
doesn't-
with the one you're most happy with.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
I'm going to go with my Tamiya Repsol Honda RC211V.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite builds. I always enjoy looking at it in the case.
I'm going to go with my two Mercedes AMG GT3s from Tamiya in different schemes. Both came out really well. Really pleased with those. And lovely kits to build.
I'm going to go with the BMW M3, the Faymac one. Was it Faymac?
Oh, nice.
B-Max.
The B-Max one, yeah. I
Really?
love that kit. That was a
Not
lovely kit.
I'm going to go with a Hasegawa 132nd scale K84.
Have you got that one we can see?
Which the one that got broken.
This alleged model that got broken, yeah.
Yeah, it's got pictures of it. Still got some parts of it, actually.
I'm gonna go with the Syrian Dio that I did.
Yeah.
The reason being the kit or the main bit of the kit, the MRAP from Takom was really nice to build, but it was a build that took a long time, and I used so many different techniques and did so much research that I learned so much from it, which I've carried forward into other stuff. So that's got to be my favorite to date.
We're continually learning though.
I'm going to go for my Ford GT40 because of the patience it took. and I learned a lot from it, to be honest, and it come out, well, I think myself, it come out really, really well.
Yeah, they look really good, mate. You did a good job.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my Honda Dax that I've just finished.
Oh.
Yeah. for me, well, as you know, I did a few models and then I drifted into resin. I've got, you know what I mean, like figures and stuff like that. But model wise, that for me were a belting little kit, and I've got my eye on another one on eBay. And I might paint it a different color if I win it. But yeah, they're really good kits, and I would recommend anybody to get one. They're quite pricey, but it is where it is.
Tim?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan.
My Wingnuts kit. That's Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, always like that.
Very good. Have we all answered?
I think for me,
Jim. Sorry. Oh, go on, Al. I'll go on.
Okay. For me, when I came back into the hobby, I had an awful time with the airbrush, and until I got the Apex, which really taught me to airbrush well, and then I could go back to the previous airbrush I had bought, and yeah, that was it. But the actual model itself was the Tamiya 148th Bowfighter. And simply because I think it was the second or third model I'd built once I came back into the hobby, and it just turned out so well, and that was it. So for me, it has to be that one. I mean, there have been others. I mean, I'm improving all the time, but that one still, yeah, for me, that's the one.
Jimbo?
Me, the one I've gotten the most compliments on, and even the one I surprised myself with, like, damn, I even did that, has to be my 350th scale Nagato.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like, damn, I did that. It did just everything. The planets were in alignment. It didn't fight me. Everything went, and I hadn't built a ship since 1985. And it went together. It had blast, turned out nice. And yeah, this one's mine.
It does give you that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, doesn't it? You know when it all just drops together, looks really good. You've not made an arsehole, like, you know what I mean? Your paint looks good. No, but you know what I mean? I've built a few car kits over years, and some that are really good are in the loft, packed away in bubble wrap, and the others are long gone in the landfill, let's say, because, you know, I remember doing the Tamiya double set of Mini Coopers, you know, the original Mini Cooper and the new shape Mini Cooper. And belting looking kits, just about finished, sticking on the, you know, last few doodads, and I just dribbled super glue across back window one, and I knocked a couple of bits off of the, do you know what I mean? And it just knocked me confidence to a point where I'd spent a month on them, so I just put them straight in bin, do you know what I mean? And then you get a kit that just drops together, paint's really nice, all your clear plastics on it, you know, you've not ruined them and fogged them up or whatever. And it just, yeah, like Jim says, the planets align and it just goes well, and it makes the warm fizzy thing in the fizzy part of your fizzy being.
Cool. Sam, are you in on this, mate? Have you answered? No?
Sandy said his BMW.
Yeah, he did, BMW.
Oh, right, of course he did. Yeah.
Beamer.
There we go. Any others, Al?
No, that's it. I think that's the end of the questions for this week.
Excellent.
There's a few responses in the chat, but we'll get to that when Luke sobers up.
Cool. Scott in the chat as well. 2 kids, no sleep. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hello, mate.
Haven't seen Scott for a while.
It's Scott from Canada, eh?
He's been busy, hasn't he?
No, yeah. And I think his mojo's quite down.
Yeah. Right, let's do our giveaway, yeah? You ready for it?
Give it away now.
Give it away now.
I'll do.
What I get? Yeah, anyway. Right, to win a £20 UMP gift voucher, all you got to look out for is Mr. Parker in the chat saying start your numbers now. We've got a 5 in the chat. Oh, wow, he's got a new time.
Oh, my goodness.
Upgraded.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, you just got to look for Mr. Parker, post in the chat, start your numbers now. We will then start this timer. You get 5 minutes to pick one number. I repeat, one number between 1 and 1,000. Pop it in. At the end of it, we will do a live number generator, and the closest person to that number wins. As simple as that. So remember, one number each between 1 and 1,000. Wait for Alan Parker to post start your numbers now. You get 5 minutes. When you ready, boys?
All right, Alan.
I'm ready when you are.
In 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
Just quickly in the chat, Millsy's put any update on RCV build. Right, the 2014 bike ain't going to go ahead, buddy. I think I've seen your comment the other day, but I haven't got around to answering yet. I completely fell out of love with building the bikes, and they've all gone. Everything's gone. You'll never see any more videos of that build, unfortunately. I've got the 211 builds on there. That's like a 15-part build. If you go further back. But that Estrada bike, you'll never see built, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
I've got to say, Paul, that embossing powder looks bang on, doesn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Wow, that looks awesome.
It is good. So yeah, I've got about 300 comments to answer over my last 3 videos. I got a massive response on that video asking about the video builds. So thank you, everybody. I do plan to sit there and go through them all one day. It's going to take me forever. But I do promise to reply to everybody.
Oh.
Everyone's comment put in. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Did any get held tonight?
I've not seen none.
No? Tim? Anyone?
No, all coming
Wow.
through perfectly fine. It's strange, isn't it? Some nights everything, some nights nothing.
Millie said that's a shame. Yeah, it was all there, mate. I was happy doing it, and then I got a bit sidetracked with something else, and I tried to come back to it, and I was just not enjoying them at all. Not enjoying them. So sold nearly all the bike stats. I've got a couple of new kits left there. Maybe I'll do it at a later date. But yeah, I just fell out of love with doing them, and I'm not going to do a massive build series when I've got no interest, sadly.
Do you know what?
Better than that.
Weirdly, I think you'd be all right with one of them Honda Dax kits.
Maybe we'll see.
Or the other monkey bike type kits.
I'm enjoying my cars at the minute.
Although I was just about to say, because they're a bigger scale, it might be, old man eyes kicking in.
I think I'll definitely be adding more of these 116 scales. Norman's got a big clock, apparently, Sean says.
Wow. That's what I heard.
Paul, what camera do you use? Which one, Daryl? Either one.
Halfway, folks, you're halfway.
Either one, Daryl. It's in the description of the non-live videos, and the products I use, they're all in there, mate.
Everything.
Very posh time of that, no?
Let's see what the finish is. 2 minutes, folks. You got 2 minutes. What are the dinglings?
I know Norman would like Carol Vorderman stood aside him.
Oh,
doesn't look like Rachel O'Reilly anyway.
Hey, mate, Jones in there.
Oh, yeah, Rachel.
Yeah.
No,
I'd rather Carol the pilot.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Look. Or both.
One minute 30, folks. You got 1 minute 30 remaining.
Dara says he's only messing, and Spruger says Polar camera is best for dogging. I was going to come back with maybe ask your mum, but then I thought that's
a minute, folks. You got 1 minute.
Good enough. Good enough.
You brought that back from not saying that.
We'll leave it there. Waterproof one.
Yeah.
Puppy cam.
One that's wipeable.
Inside and out.
Yeah. Just about the camera.
Yeah.
Down to almost 30 seconds, folks. Down to the last 10.
9, 10, 11,
11,
12,
6,
Ah.
5,
4,
4,
9,
3,
6,
2,
2.
1.
Batman symbol.
It's a ding-a-ling!
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding dong.
And there we go. Right, I need to screen share. That enamel paint really does give me a bit of a head rush. Oh, now we got this bloody thing up here. Get out of the way, you. Oh, there's my alarm going off my tablets.
Okay, wash them down with some of that stuff behind you, and
wish
we'll be
you could.
fine.
I wish I could. I can't though. Right, I'm going to put 1,000 in there. Is that sharing, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to click it once and once only. That will be the winning number. As always, if 2 people pick the number, the first person who picked it wins. And if you think you know who's won, I repeat, if you think you know who's won, please don't shout it out in chat. Because if you do have the wrong name, shout it out, which happened last week. These guys will check it. I want to know the winner. Alan Parker will announce it for us.
Yeah.
So the winning number for the £20 UMP gift voucher is 721. You got that?
Yep.
721.
Yeah. Excellent. Good job, boys. So there we are.
Ooh.
So, part 1 of the 959 bill went up yesterday. Part 2 is filmed. That'll be going up at 9 a.m. in the morning. And part 3 is filmed and all done. That'll be up at 9 a.m. on Monday morning. So, yeah, I did plan on 5 parts originally. I reckon it's going to be about 8, to be honest. Because the third part is basically me cleaning up all the engine and running gear and painting the wheels. Because I'm trying to keep them to half-an-hour videos. So keep an eye out for those. Obviously, we've got the Porsche build, which starts on the 14th and runs to the 14th of Jan next year. And on the 1st of December, our sci-fi group build starts as well, which for some reason I thought I'd video build another kit. We'll see how that goes. Either way, we'll sort it. So yeah, I want to take part. There's details on the forum, Facebook page about all this, or my Paul ISM page. You can go over there and have a look. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification. Leave any comments if you're watching back. And give us a thumbs up as well, or a thumbs down should you wish. Check out Luke's channel as well, Black Rifle Model Works. Go on and have a look at Luke's builds.
Yeah.
Check out umpretail.com, Ultra Model Products, myself and Lee's business. The Live at the Bench page for the live show, the Off-Air Hangout group for the Off-Air Hangout, and my Paul ISM Facebook page and Instagram as well.
Can I just, Can I just double check the number for it?
721, wasn't it?
721, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The links to most of those you can find in any non-live videos as well. Bar Luke's, sadly. But you just look for Black Rifle Model Works, spelled with an X at the end, you'll find him.
Are they both 7 away, aren't they?
I was just about to say yes.
Yeah.
They're both 7 away, yes.
Hang on. That number that I've just put on there should have been a 7. Yeah. But yeah.
So which one was born first?
No, it doesn't matter.
It makes no odds. Yeah.
They got a draw off.
It's a draw off. What they're going to draw, Tim? I think 2 stick men pushing a car down a hill.
I was thinking a 2 stick man. No,
anyway, so we've got 2 people with equidistant numbers.
Yeah,
the same numbers at the part.
Who have we got then?
You picked the person who had it first, got the number closest first, though.
No, only if they get it dead on. Yeah, only if they get it dead on. So who are the 2 people?
We have John Stone with 714.
And we have Anita Pocala, is it? Is 728.
Right. Mr. John Stone and Auntie
Pocala.
In the chat, can you both pick a number between 1 and 1,000 again, please? And we'll do another live round of number generator. The closest person will win again. So John Stone and Auntie, if you can pick another number between 1 and 1,000 again.
To be fair, we haven't had that for a while, have we?
We haven't had a draw for a good few months.
Oh.
So we'll wait for you to do it, and then I'll do another random number generator.
Yep. Cool.
John Stone, come in, John Stone. Paige and John Stone. And Auntie. Oh, Auntie's done 501. And John. Come on, John.
John.
There we go. John's done 714. Well done. There we go. Right. I will screen share again. That's sharing again, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Okay. So that was the result before. I'm going to hit it again. Okay. Are we ready? So Johnstone and Auntie, the winning number is 34161. There we go. That's Auntie then, isn't it?
That's Auntie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
501's Auntie.
There we are. Simple as. Right, Auntie, if you can email me on ismprizeclaim@gmail.com. That is ismprizeclaim@gmail.com with the email address associated to your Ultimate Modeling Products account. I will get that sorted for you. If you don't have an Ultimate Modeling Products account, you need to open one for me. And again, give me the email address for it. So well done. £20 to spend on whatever you want on our site. Also, bear in mind, we've got a Black Friday sale on the 27th as well. And there is some other stuff coming up as well that I know of. So stay tuned.
Does that mean I'm spending more money?
Possibly, you never know. And there are other products due out as well. Just give us a bit of time. We've got a massive reshuffle lately, but we're all back on track again, which is good.
Getting there.
And there we are. Right, we've got Dan's section to do, and then that is just done for the night.
Yay.
I know myself and some of the guys are absolutely wasted tonight. I don't mean drunk. We're not Al or Tim. Tim's like,
What? He's tired.
No drinking tonight,
no? Oh.
I can raise Tim's tired by about 4 hours.
Auntie's donated them also heroes. Well done. Thank you very much.
Oh, nice one.
That is much appreciated. We shall add that to the pile and we'll wait for that to get to a high amount again for Malcolm. Well done. Thank you very much. That's much appreciated.
Yep.
Excellent.
Right. I'm going to hand you over to Dan. He's going to have a look at all the work you've shared on the Facebook page and the forum. So take notes, because at the end you will get to vote on one build that is your favourite of the evening. And that build will win a £10 UMP gift voucher to spend at Ultra Model Products. So over to Dan, and away you go.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Is that Sharon?
No, yeah.
Oh, I just had to check then. I had to glance down at the old iPad. Good evening, everybody. We're going to start on the forum as always, as I'm wiping under my schnoz. And the first one out the gate on the forum is Tomcat64. He says, evening, young Dan. Good lad. He's finally got time to get back to his 35th scale Bronco Comet this week for the late war GB. The main build is just about completed and has been given a coat of Ultimate Black Primer, followed by some green from Vallejo. Tyres are picked out in NATO Black with tracks in burnt iron. There was a bit of a discussion around the resin wheels last time, so just to clear that up, the kit comes with a late war idler resin and a post-war idler plastic, and the bundle I bought included the resin late war wheels and rollers from Accurate Armour.
Nice.
I like that. That looks good. Not that I'm a big tanky person, but I'm probably the size of a tank nowadays, but I like that. Good looking beast. Building on a budget models, Thomas, he says, good evening, Dan. He's near the end of his Beetle build. Here's the progress he's made on the Tamiya Beetle 1966 and the Revell Beetle Cabriolet 1970, both on 24th scale. Both are painted with Wilco's. Yes, that's right, Wilco's enamel spray paint. The orange Tamiya has aluminium tape, and that is aluminium, Jim. Just clarifying that. Tape for the chrome trim, whilst the Revell uses the kit decals. They're both quality kits, but I think maybe he prefers the Revell as it has far more options. As always, videos can be found on Building on a Budget YouTube page.
Nice.
Hit the reveals. This is Rob W UK next, and he's completed the Hobby Boss 35th scale M4 high-speed tractor, and he's enjoyed this build apart from the tracks. Now that looks cool.
Yeah, it's a cool vehicle.
That looks like one of them snow jobbies that they've got at Cosford. I can't remember what it's called. You know, the one with the trailer that goes over the snow?
Viking.
I don't. I don't know what it's called, but
Bobcats or
Saturday on the 7th. I've no idea, mate. It's white. It's got tracks. It looks similar to that, and it has a trailer. That's. I could not inform you of any other specifics, I'm afraid. This is Barry F1 fan next, and this is his Fujimi 124 scale GSR BMW Z4 Super GT. He says, "Evening, gents. He's made a start on the decal process. If you want to practice at laying down the decals, this kit is for you. If you suck at decals, you will be a pro by the time you're done with this one. If I remember correctly, there are 42 decals on the body so far, and have still got the other side to go, pardon me, plus all the race sponsor decals. He's just ordered the ultimate decal setting solutions because he's having to use 3 or 4 coats of the Microsol and hairdryer with every coat. It's working, but he's torn a couple of decals as the hairdryer makes them brittle after so much heat. He's getting better though. Overall, it's a great kit and looking forward to finishing it up in the next week or 2. Yes, he's slow. Perfection sometimes takes time."
they're great schemes and good small schemes, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a scary looking decal session. That I'd have just painted it white and just carried on. Move along.
That's a good scheme, though.
It is a really good scheme, and Eric in America would love that picture on site. In fact, yeah, he's into whatever that Japanese cartoony thing's called. This is Forever Plastic Kits. He says, "Good evening. He just took these pictures from his workshop. The tires aren't glued yet. Some little details, headlights, are missing, but it's very close to painting." That's I quite like that. This what's roof rack for though? It might not be a roof rack, obviously, but can't you tell that I'm not a war person? This is HR. Say again, Luke.
It's not a roof rack.
This is HRC next. He says, "Hello and good evening. After at least 15 years of break, he's restarted his Tamiya Ferrari F1 2000. He's used Tamiya TS49 over white primer. Gravity 2K clear coat will follow. Today he applied the first decals, including the tobacco decal from BBR. Went down nice. A lot more cars and bikes. All MotoGP bikes of Tamiya will follow. Have a nice show." And it's only his second post on the forum.
Nice.
I like that though. That looks nice.
After how long did he say?
15 years.
Wow.
Oh, look in the background there. Look at that. He's got a plethora of decal setting solutions.
In beautiful UMP holders as well.
Impeccable UMP holders.
None of that Infinity crap there, eh, Kev?
Oh, you know. Get rid of that. Burn that stuff. This is Mr. Adam Challenger next. And he's finished the Hobby Boss 48 scale A10 for the in-flight diorama. Just the weapons and base to finish. He should have it done by next week. Have an excellent weekend.
Nice.
Again, some more decal solutions in it. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that paint scheme he's got going on there, though.
Looking good.
Very good.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this out loud. Adam, he's half decent at modelling now, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
You know, a couple more, and he might be getting up there. And that's it. That's it for the forum, I'm afraid, this week. We'll go straight into face ache, go away notification from whatever it were. And this is Rotaru Andre Catalin next. He says, "It's amazing how whenever you think you are close to finishing a build, you notice so many small things to fix/do. This is the finishing line for this one. The only thing left to do is glue the body to the frame. The hood bonnet suffered a small accident when he tried to remove the paint, so this one will have the engine naked, and it's a 24 scale Tamiya Mazda RX-7.
Looking good.
I love that colour though. It's a good looking blue.
Bit of blue.
Bit of blue for next. This is Mike Killen next. He says he's slowly turning a Hobbycraft 72nd scale C45 into a Beach 18 on floats. Floats are from a 72nd Otter, and everything else added is scratch built.
Oh.
Wow, yeah. He likes his seaplanes though, doesn't he? Does Mike?
They're an interesting subject, seaplanes, aren't they? They look.
I wouldn't like to think how we're landing or taking off of water, if I'm honest. You know when the actual surface that you're taking off from can just move away. That's not right. That's like jumping out of a perfectly serviceable aircraft, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
just
that's great. You need to do
no. There's not enough money in the world for me to jump out of that. Oh no. This is Mitchell Ray next. Most recent build was a Ferrari build-off car. It's a Fujimi 330 P4 in 24th scale. Not much work done, just box stock using splash paint and various Tamiya sprays. He's based this one off a prototype which did not have mirrors or canards.
Meant to be canard that kid.
I keep meaning to put my canards on Jag, but I ain't had time.
Whoa. What?
Timothy, I knew your tabs had Twitch.
What? You haven't, have you?
I have some nice canards to go on the back of my car. Yes, near my splash guards that say Jaguar. Yes.
Mud flaps.
Mud flaps.
Anyway, carry on.
This is John Holcroft next, and this is a 24th scale Scania Streamline kit. He's fitted it with KFS resin twin steer kit, real alloy tanks, right-hand drive conversion, amongst other mods, and it's almost finished after 18 months. That's nice.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad I binned my one. Not of that, but I'm so glad I did. Yeah, trucks are not my thing.
No, me.
Especially that green monster from Revell that good God, I'm having a nervous twitch now about it. This is Sean White next. He says, evening, Dan. He's recently finished the Tamiya 24 scale LaFerrari for the Ferrari group build. He's added the Hobby Design Detail Upset and the Tamiya Carbon Decal set. He's built it using UMP Primer, Splash, Yellow, Medina, I'm going to say, Tamiya's LPs and zero textured paint through the trusty Ultimate Apex. Overall, a good and enjoyable build. Thank you all.
Nice, huh?
Good colour.
Very nice.
A good colour.
Carbon's nice on the interior as well.
Yeah. I ordered that kit off a certain person years and years ago when it first came out, and ooh, yeah. Mr. Mark Ewing next. He's finished the Meng 35th scale British RRR armoured car. He's built using UMP Primer, Tamiya LP, and Vallejo Air, all through his UMP Apex. Weathering was a mixture of washers, pigments, and cheap oils. It's a lovely kit, but rubbish decals that should have been masked off and painted myself. Now, weirdly, I quite like that.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I do quite like that. It's just different.
I like it a lot.
Oh, another name to butcher. This is Damien Windelich. Steady.
That could have gone a lot worse, Dan. I'd say that.
I know. Well,
we'll go with Winderlake.
That's the new one, yeah.
This is Damien, and he's on the home stretch now of completing the Tamiya 24 scale Subaru WRC 2001. Stop laughing. He's looking forward to getting this finished this week so he can start on the Porsche group build. Finished most of the interior components today, also showing remaining pieces to finish. The orange/brown drive shaft, he'll be repainting into dark metallic copper color, and he'll be adding a detailed seat belts to the seats rather than the decals that then comes assembly. Wait, that kit or wait, I don't know if it was that kit or the 99 that I built. I can't remember. Either way, they're good kits.
You go 99.
I think it was 99 that I did, weren't it? This is Graham Minshaw next, and he's finished a 24 scale Tamiya Ferrari F40, painted using Tamiya Mica Red with some carbon fiber decals and textured paints on the interior. That looks good.
Nice.
That looks really good. I like that.
Nice.
That right there is the true version of a supercar, or the original supercar. That's a beaut. This is Mr. Michael Hoffman, and he's setting up his new printer. Jammy git. That's all I can say. Nice big Saturn. Next is Mr. Robert Judson, and he says here is his completed 24 scale Porsche 911 GT3 by Tamiya. Was molded in yellow. He used 3 coats of Mr. Surfacer grey and 3 coats of white to cover the yellow. He's painted in Porsche Lizard green and 2K cleared, both by Gravity Spain. His wheels were stripped and painted in Dodge Dark Silver by Scale Finishers, and clear parts tinted using Tamiya Smoke. It was a great kit to build. Thanks for looking and have a good show.
Lovely colour, that.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
Yeah, very nice.
It needs Kermit sat in it with his arm out the window.
I think you're sitting in a showroom looking at that thing. That's so real.
It's a belting looking colour, that. It's like a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, yeah, it's Lamborghini. This is Justin Hart next. And he says his engine is wrapped up on the Fujimi 24 scale Porsche 356 Carrera Cabriolet. He's lost half the engine case and had to order a resin engine from eBay for the missing piece. The kit came with square air cleaners. He likes the pill-shaped ones better. It was going to scratch build some, but the resin engine came with these, so he's used them. Both distributors are wired with 2 plugs per cylinder. The long wires remaining will go to the ignition coils, which he has yet to scratch build. This is part of a buddy build with Sean Wilkins from the Scale Model Car Guy channel on YouTube.
Looking
Have
good.
a great weekend.
Excellent.
Still looks like a Beetle engine though, doesn't it, really? I know it's a Porsche engine, but...
Well, it's the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a bigger brother.
Yeah.
This is Robert Adams next, and this is his Trumpeter 1/35 scale Hind, and that's all freehand.
Yeah, it's good. That nice.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good scheme.
Really good with freehand.
In a belting colour, that.
Put pictures up the other day with the decals on it. Looked really nice.
Assuming that's all freehand. Very nice.
Yes. Oh, my chubby little fingers made it go away. This is Mr. Patrick Kennedy, and he's just finished the Mobius 1/25 scale 1965 Mercury Cyclone Comet AFX, driven by farmer Arnie Beswick. It's a good kit, good fit, finished in Tamiya TS26 and 13 with the kit decals. Now, weirdly, that does something for me. I quite like the look of that.
Yeah.
It looks like a death trap with no safety features whatsoever. A lap belt, some no airbags, no ABS, plenty of poke under the bonnet. Oh, speaking of plenty of poke, this is Joe O'Boyle. He's working on the Tamiya 1/12 scale Ducati. It's near the finish. Next up is to polish out all the bodywork, and this is his first ever motorcycle build, and actually first ever Tamiya build, and he's really enjoying it.
Looks good.
Yep, looks really good. Oh dear. This is Mr. Chris Stover next, and he's finished this Tacom 35th scale Flak Panther. He's painted it with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo and MIG washers and pigments. Went with an ambush scheme. Each dot was put on with a toothpick. I like that camo actually.
Very good. Yeah. That took some patience as well.
Oh yeah. The man's a building machine. Dave Hardy is next. I really like this one as well. He's finished his 72nd Italieri Jaguar GR1. All Tamiya paint, so Desert Pink was best match. You could get Tamiya dark brown panel line accent.
That's a very nice kit, that. Believe it or not.
It looks good. And what makes it especially spectacular is it says Jaguar. Just saying.
A lot of maintenance.
Yeah. Not a mile on, son. It must have all been done by the person in Scotland, anyway. This is Snow Wolf. He says, "Hi all, it's Southport Steve. This week he did a bit of work on his Forge World Dragon using various UMP washers and Vallejo paints."
Nice.
I like that a lot. Looks good.
Won't be cheap either.
No. This is Mr. Rob Henderson next, and this is.
I drove that truck.
I was going to say that's a tribute bill to Jim. That is.
I'm going to say, in that Jim sat on back. This is his whip on the Airfix 32nd scale 1914 Dennis fire engine. This is a 1991 Reeboks of the 1966 kit. No Airfix, just Reeboksing. No. It's out of the box build with the exception of the additional pipework on the engine. Altamira acrylics with some Citadel miniature shades for minor weathering. Paint scheme details based on museum examples as opposed to kit instructions.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah, weirdly for an Airfix kit, I quite like that. Yeah. Right up until he goes to put the mudguard / fenders on and they don't fit. Be an Airfix. This is Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell next, and he started 2 of these figures. He'll do the other 2 later. It's 35th scale Dragon 2 centimeter flak crew. He primed these with UMP black primer with the base coat Vallejo Luftwaffe uniform color and coated the lower torso in Tamiya panel accent black. He'll do another coat of the Vallejo Luftwaffe uniform to complete the shading, and he'll also be adding to the standing figures in the kit with the spare equipment from the spares box. They look harmless, don't they?
Oh.
Barely see it, to be honest.
They're very quite small.
Zoom in a bit.
Ooh. This is Mr. Don Williams next. And this is a Airfix 72nd scale F84 Thunderstreak. He's done it up as the Thunderbirds F84F. This is his first completed plane build since grade school. I don't know what grade school is. Is that like junior school or infants?
The wee boys one.
Nursery.
Yeah.
Its paint is Auto Born Sealer Black, Createx Gloss Clear, Alclad Airframe Aluminium, Alclad Aqua Gloss. The decals are from Warbird Decals and a coat of Createx Clear and a wash. Hope you all like it and have a great weekend. I quite like that.
Looks good, that done.
Yeah, that really does look good. Yeah.
72nd, incredible.
It's just tiny. Teeny weeny. Perfect scale for Mr. McNeish to fly. This is Charles Stellini next. And this is Edward 48th scale limited edition / dual combo Spitfire. I can't be asked.
Market.
Yep. In Australian survey. The build was great with no problems at all. Colours used were AK Real Colour. Did some mistakes with which he guessed we keep on learning. Applied UMP dark dirt wash and sealed in Vallejo satin clear.
Very nice.
I like those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good.
Cool.
Oh. This is Mr. Alan Parker. He says he's continued work on his Porsche Group build. It's a Tamiya 911 Turbo 88. He's used Tamiya PS16 over Ultimate White Primer and cleared in Gravity Spain 2K. Detailed work so far is Tamiya LP5 and he's polished it with the Ultimate Polishing System. Thank you for looking.
Looking good, Al?
Yeah, that's a good looking blue again.
Getting good, mate.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is Matt Baker next, and he's finished Thanos for a friend's birthday. He's from the Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures game, which is slightly larger than your typical Warhammer miniatures at, say, 5 centimeters. Ooh. The models are great kits in their own right with great poses and detail. Sorry. The scenic base was airbrushed with his trusty Apex, while Thanos was all brushwork. Games Workshop paints used throughout, plus some Vallejo inks as a first. I like that a lot.
Very nice. That's good.
I've got a funny feeling a certain ambulance or a plaster applier might be interested in something like that.
Look, it's just tiny, okay?
Yeah.
Tiny.
I think Luke must have gone nose blind because he's falling down the Warhammer hole now.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Douglas Weir. Yeah. He's picking away at his Porsche build. It's a 24 scale to me at 911 993 GT2. Yep, that's the same one I'm building. And his paint is Gravity Porsche Mint Green. Good. Looks mint, that. Bottom two. I'm here all evening. For at
What's
least
what the Porsches tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Porsche, isn't there?
Not many T55s, is there?
No, not many at all, mate.
Ouch.
This one really took my eye this afternoon while I was at work, hiding in the lorry because it was raining. This is Unity Scale Models. This week I finished, he or she, the dashboard for his Mazda or her Mazda MX-5 RF, and it's from Tamiya in 24th scale.
That's nice.
And I've got to say, after every dashboard that I've either dipped in paint and, hidden at 55 feet or, anything on the internet, that's far the cleanest, I think. For like around the vents and the silver parts on the steering wheel. That's a really nice looking dashboard.
No, that's tiny.
Uh-oh. Nerd alert. This is Mr. Luke Carswell next. He says, so latest geek truck is off the bench. This is the brand new Space Marine Invader ATV by Games Workshop in 56-ish scale. He's primed it in Ultimate Grey Primer and finished in Space Wolf's colour to fit into the rest of his army. He's added the fur and changed the crew heads for ones without helmets. All brush painted. Why is it when I see helmets out, my 12-year-old brain? All brush painted with a mix of Citadel and Vallejo model colour, and he's weathered it with UMP washes and pigments. Happy Friday and happy modelling. I like that, Luke. That looks good.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with it
I
right
just-
up
I-
to.
I
right
just
up to the
don't
point.
know
Look,
whether I like the style of the vehicle. Do you know what I mean?
I
Is
mean,
it?
what's
Is
that-
it? Is
what's
it
that thing at the
dark enough?
side?
Hey,
That bit there,
Yeah.
I'm
Fur.
guessing that's a tarp.
It's fur, it's an animal pelt, wolf pelt.
Ah,
But
But yeah, I
so
just
it's
don't know
come out
whether
of a-
it's dark space marine-y enough. They seem to be going away from that
yeah.
style of kit because that's a brand new release.
I was going to say, do you know what that looks like? That looks like something you drive on Moon.
See, I was going to say Mario Kart.
Maybe.
It just looks a bit cartoony for
Yeah.
Space Marines rather than
Yeah.
the dark sort of. But yeah, it's a nice. I mean, it goes together well.
Well, of course it should. It's Games Workshop. All their stuff goes together well. It's just really priced overly extremely. Ooh. This is Mr. Gary Columbanus next. He says, oi, oi, Dan. Progress made on the Hasegawa 112 scale Honda NSR 500 M4H build. Started last weekend for a change and easy build. He's gone with out of the box and it's coming along okay so far. It's a nice kit. Have a good evening, everyone.
Coming along well.
Yep, that's coming on a bundle. Mr. Dan Edmonds is next. He says, hi Dan. This week he's finished the engine and painted all the window rubbers on his 24 scale Fujimi Ferrari 430 Scuderia. Hope to have this one finished in a couple of days. Have a great show and a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Yeah, it's going well that Dan. It's looking good.
Yeah.
He's not going to have that finished in a couple of days because he's just had a new PlayStation 5. Ain't going to be finished.
Okay.
He's having no sleep then, is he? To go along with the new baby. And the final one for the evening is our own Simon Shorey. He says, good progress on the Tamiya 24 scale Toyota GT1 TSO 20.
Yep.
I've got a bloody fly dive bombing me.
Oh no.
He's used UMP primer, decanted Tamiya TS490 white and gravity 3K.
Yeah, I went up.
Wow.
Oh, he's elitist now. I keep forgetting about that.
Typo.
So far on the body, I made a start on the rest of it. That's a quality shine though, mate. I've got to say.
Get in there.
Look at what it's painted.
Because it's 3K.
I'm going to say, what colour are you painting it?
Badum-bum.
Right, so now you get the time it takes for Dan to quickly recap the build. To place your votes in the chat. Look for Mr. Alan Parker saying start your votes now. Pick one build of the evening. The build with the most votes wins a £10 UMP gift voucher. So Dan and Alan, when you're ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You fill your boots and I'll
go.
Yeah, ready? Go on.
Go.
We've got Tomcat 64 with his 35th scale Bronco Comet. We have Thomas from Building on a Budget Models with his two Beetles from Tamiya and Revell. We have Rob W UK with his Hobby Boss 35th scale M4 high-speed tractor. We have Barry F1 fan with his Fujimi 24th scale GSR BMW Z4 Super GT. We have Forever Plastic Kits with that thing with a roof rack. We have HRC with a Tamiya Ferrari F1 2000, I'm guessing in 24th scale. We have Mr. Adam Challenger with his Hobby Boss 48th scale A10. Quickly nip over to Faceache. And we have Rotoroo Andre Catalin with his, let me just
RX-7.
RX-7 from Tamiya in 24th scale. We have Mr. Mike Killen with his Hobbygraph 72nd C45. We have Mr. Mitchell Ray with his Fujimi 330P4 in 24th scale. We have Mr. John Holcroft with a 24th scale Scania Streamline. We have Mr. Sean White with a Tamiya 24th scale LaFerrari. Mr. Mark Ewing with his Meng 35th scale British RR armoured car. This is Damien with his Tamiya 24 scale Subaru WRC 2001. Mr. Graham Minchell with his 24 scale Tamiya Ferrari F40. We have Mr. Michael Hoffman with his new Saturn, looking good. Mr. Robert Judson with his 24 scale Porsche 911 GT3 by Tamiya. We have Mr. Justin Hart with his Fujimi 24 scale Porsche 356 Carrera Cabriolet engine. Mr. Robert Adams with his Trumpeter 35th scale Hind. Mr. Patrick Kennedy with his Mobius 25th scale 65 Mercury Cyclone Comet. Joe O'Boyle with his 12th scale Tamiya Ducati. Mr. Chris Stover with his Tacom 35th scale Flak Panther. Mr. Dave Hardy with his 72nd Talieri Jaguar GR1. Mr. Snowwolf with his Forge World Dragon. Mr. Rob Henderson with his Airfix 32nd scale 1914 Dennis Fire Engine. Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell with his 35th scale Dragon 2cm Flak Crew. Mr. Don Williams with his Airfix 72nd scale F84 Thunderstreak. Mr. Charles Stellini with his Edward 48th scale limited edition dual combo Spitfires. Mr. Alan Parker with his Tamiya 911 Turbo 88 in 24th scale. Mr. Matt Baker with his Marvel Crisis Protocol miniature of Thanos. Mr. Douglas Weir with his 24th scale Tamiya 911 GT2. Unity scale models with the dashboard from the MX-5 from Tamiya in 24th scale. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Space Marine Invader ATV by Games Workshop in 56-ish scale. Mr. Gary Columbanus with his Hasegawa 112 scale Honda NSR 500. Mr. Dan Edmonds with his 24 scale Fujimi Ferrari 430 Scuderia. And Mr. Simon Shorey with his Tamiya 24 scale Toyota GT1
Well
TS020.
Nice one, Dan.
Thank you all.
Mate, knock your screen share off, mate, if you can.
I will. I'm just making sure on which one I want. That's the one I want, yes. Stop sharing.
There we go, well done.
All right then. So I'll go Simon then. Which one are you going to go for, Si?
Charles's Spitz.
The Spitfires, yeah?
What?
Now.
What's wrong with
that?
Nothing at all.
Mark Ewing and his little Rolls Royce.
Which is that the British Rolls Royce armoured car? Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Norm.
Exactly the same as Tim. Mark Ewing's Rolls Royce.
Copycat.
Okay. Dan.
I am going to go for Mr. Dave Hardy and his Italieri Jaguar GR1.
Okay. Jim.
I'm following Tim and Norm. Put me down for the British armored car.
Okay, Paul.
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was Robert Judson's green Porsche 911.
Oh, good call.
Yep. Okay. Al.
I'm going to go for, he thinks, twice, Don Williams F84F.
Oh, yeah, another good one.
Yeah.
Okay. And Luke.
I'm going to go with Mark's armored car.
Okay. And myself. Sam's not here, is he?
No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm going to go for that Porsche with you again, Paul. I think it was great.
Meh.
Yeah.
I got that bloke's joined.
Hey.
Right then, so this vote, we have a tie.
Whee!
What happens in the position of a tie?
A double knotted, a bow tie.
I don't know actually.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What's the tie at the moment then? What we got?
Tie between the British RR armoured car and the 1914 fire engine.
Ooh.
Okay.
You can be safe.
Should we vote on them again? Out of just those two then?
Yeah, can you put it back up again?
Yeah, let's have a look at the fire engine again. Come on.
Dan?
Sorry, Dan.
1 second.
Go on it.
1 second. I'll just press buttons.
Rock's dad's been busy, you see.
Yeah, there you go. Ryder Wind's a good idea. We can flip a coin.
That's a good one.
That's probably better because that leaves it a chance then rather than.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right, who's got a coin on them?
I'm going to see if I can find one.
Yeah, I've got a 5.
The random number, Tam, it takes forever to do. It's quick and strict.
5p or a 1p.
I've got a 50p piece.
Okay, Alan's got a better coin. It's bigger.
Oh,
Easier.
fine.
Sorry.
Who's having what?
We'll allocate.
X for the fire engine. X for the fire engine. Tail for the other one.
Yeah, because fire engines have heads and the other one's got a tail.
It is
Nice segue.
tails.
Tails. So that is the Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mark Ewing.
Mark Ewing. Yeah. If you can email me again, buddy, I'm pretty sure you contacted me before in the email. I will sort that out for you. Thank you very much. Well done, everybody.
Fine, guys.
Best of 3.
Ow.
Just asking.
Yeah. So there we go. Well done. Congratulations.
Very
Nice
nice.
one, Dan. Well done to everyone in the chat that voted as well. And yeah, don't forget, we're back on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. We're back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. And we're back next Friday as well. Plenty of videos going up from me through the week. So keep an eye out on them as well. And yeah, thanks everyone that's joined us tonight. For these guys that have popped in as well. If you ever want to pop into the Off Air Hangouts, the link is on the group, Off Air Hangout group. Go over there and have a look. And make sure you sub to the channel. All that malarkey.
Claire, with your new fancy webcam MacBook thing.
Yeah.
It's been about, what, 3 years now?
Gotta be can't be far off that, yeah.
Yeah,
Going
gonna hang out.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, we will catch you all Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks for watching today, and take care, everybody. Bye-bye. So,
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
High speed.